convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
How many other bastard children do you have, Mr. Elijah Muhammad? Only God knows, man. Welcome, y'all, man. It feels good to be back in the shop. Man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you guys so much, man, for coming through, man. I don't know how I ain't been here in so long, so it could be intimate. It could be a lot. It don't matter. You know what I mean? I'm just happy to be back, man. And yeah, man, Houston has a problem. As you just said in the chat, man, Houston has a problem, man. Not only Houston, Texas has a problem, man. Oh man. And first, I'll say this, but before we get into the main course, I didn't see, because some of you guys may call in, I didn't see the Barrios Ugas fight, and I didn't see the fight before. I came in on round one on Lubin and what's called. And you know, honestly, I thought Lubin was winning the fight. I thought Lubin was jabbing and turning, and Ramos was scoring when he was on the ropes. He didn't really have nothing else besides that. I thought he won rounds 7 through 12. You know, in a boring, straightforward, single shot action fight. Ramos was there to be hit. I thought Ramos needed to open up when he was coming forward. You know, that was he boxed him. He boxed Ramos, man. And Jermell Charlo should have took notes from Erickson Lubin, y'all. He should have took notes from Erickson Lubin. I thought it was an easy fight to score. I didn't understand the simulcast, man, but that goes to show you that all the Latinos were supposed to win. I mean, they wanted all the Latinos to win. I appreciate you, Raul. They wanted them to win, and that's the reality of it. All the money's on that, and that's why I knew Jermell Charlo was going to lose, because the money was on the Latino. The money, not even on the Latino, the money was on Canelo. And Jermell Charlo played the role of he said he got smoked. What the hell he say? Robert Guerrero. He played the role of Robert Guerrero. He was playing the role of Robert Guerrero, man. And I was telling you guys this, but you guys, I was reading the comments and I saw online all these professional trainers and boxers and prognosticators. Oh, Charlo has a chance. I'm like, Charlo ain't got no chance, man. This book has been written a long time ago, man. When Canelo signed the deal with DAZN, and when he ran out of fighters, Al Heyman knew how to get him. I'm going to put you in the ring with A, B, and C. Guys, it's already ordained. It's pre-planned. He's not going to have a challenge until he's fighting one-offs or the third fight, guys. All right? That's just it. Y'all can believe what you want to believe. You can go to your favorite YouTuber and y'all can negotiate your lies and your emotions, but follow the money, y'all. Please follow the money, and you can just see boxing for what it is. It's a handful of men that runs the sport of boxing, and they want to stay in business. As simple as that, man. Fighters ain't got no power. I was watching last night. I was like, these fighters have absolutely no power. We're literally watching Al Heyman attempt to make as much money as he want off of Canelo. It's simply that. He's trying to stay in business, man. Al Heyman and PBC trying to stay afloat. Steven Espinoza is praying for 1 million buys, but I know it's not 1 million buys because LeBron James didn't tweet about it. Magic Johnson didn't tweet about it. You know, it hits a certain number when these guys start talking about the fight. You know, it's always going to fall on my desk. It's always going to fall on your desk. So, it failed. Jermell Charlo was lackluster in the promotion. Al Heyman said, be a good boy. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. You know what I mean? We can't run Canelo off. He was tapping him on the head while he was drinking that Henny. You know, them long phone calls. What's up, Edgar? Oh, yeah, said the small hat. Yeah, it's you guys are literally watching what these 5 or 10 guys are talking about in their Oval Office. Y'all think this shit is like you got a chance. Y'all ain't got no chance. Canelo's gonna ride this 3-fight deal out, and then he's gonna watch the landscape of boxing and see where he can go next and get the most money next September. Do y'all understand that? He's fighting in May and he's fighting in September. That's it, man. That's it, Raul. That's it. Y'all think this is, oh man, you think he's fighting Benavidez next? You crazy, man. You know what I mean? He's about to get this 30 million. They're gonna keep these pay-per-view numbers up, and they're gonna try and talk. No, he ain't fighting that. Not in the second fight. Nah, why would he do that? Why would he do that, man? You know what I mean? The only way he would do that is if they is if they up the ante on the deal, but double his pay, give him 50% more. That's the only way you can convince him to do that. But if he's getting 30 million and they bringing in 500,000 pay-per-view buys, because listen, guys, you guys say, I'm gonna get into Charlo. We're gonna have some fun with Jermell Charlo. And we're gonna have some fun with the Charlo brothers. But before we get into our Charlo satire, what's up, Bob? I just gotta tell you guys that is the only way they can make money, because ticket sales don't pay the bills. Ticket sales look good in terms of promotion. I mean, it's like it's like having two sides with your meat. I mean, the pay-per-view is like the second side. If you're a mac and cheese and yam guy, if you a pinto beans and rice kind of guy, if you're a Brussels sprouts and asparagus guy, I don't know what type of guy you are. It's the second side. You can't live off of the gate alone. The gate sometimes don't even pay the salaries. You know what I'm saying? So you need that pay-per-view money. We're literally, everyone, understand what I'm saying. We are literally paying the fighters. Nobody's paying the fighters, but everyone in the chat. Showtime don't want to pay. PBC don't want to pay. And everyone is watching afar, watching them just drown in their sorrows. And they should drown in their sorrows. They should, because they have bamboozled, lied, and tricked us for how long now? I've known since May 2018, as I've been telling y'all, since COVID. And I told you summer 2023, it's over. And the last week of summer, which was this past weekend, guess what? News came out that it's over. And it's going to look like it's not over, because pay-per-view is a welfare system. And they going to milk y'all. Y'all so stupid, I should say. I'm saying y'all because I'm talking to everybody but me, because I'm not stupid, right? They giving y'all David Benavidez Andrade on pay-per-view, and everyone is clapping. Oh, yes, I want this fight. Two guys who can't sell tickets outside of Arizona. You get what I'm saying? It's on pay-per-view. Think about that conceptually. How the hell PBC is doing so bad that they got y'all believing David Benavidez Andrade is a pay-per-view fight? When did Andrade? It's a welfare system. It is a welfare. Pay-per-view is a welfare system. You guys are keeping them afloat. Here's what we need to do. I know it's entertainment. I'm not going to say what we need to do, because I'm not really attached to it. I was literally watching the fight. Here's what y'all need to do. All the diehard boxing fans that want the best fight and the best. I'm not that attached anymore as I used to be. You need to stop buying Al Heyman's pay-per-views. That's the only way, because you need to make him pay the bills. All this talk about he got all this money, but he ain't paying nobody. We're paying the fighter. At this point in PBC, Man versus Hype, Avery, The Messenger, Raul, Bobby, Signature, literally your money, your $85 goes into an account, right? And then the account ships it to Al Heyman, ships it to fighter A and fighter B. It's literally like that. We need to get fire sticks and everything, whatever is legal, you know what I mean? Wink, wink, whatever is legal, do it the legal way. I don't know. Fred doesn't do anything illegal. You know what I mean? Whatever is legal, do it. All right. And because at the end of the day, the fact that media members are celebrating Andrade versus David Benavidez for no belt on pay-per-view is ridiculous. Because we can say what we want to say. We can pretend belts matter right now. Until the fighters and the fans step up and we kick the belts out of boxing. I said I mean y'all. You know what I mean? Yesterday was scripted, man. Yesterday was Jermell Charlo was the same person he was in the interviews, he was in the fight. He didn't have no lion in him. He had a stray cat in him. He was literally, that stray cat that you see for 10 years in your neighborhood. Y'all grew up in the hood. Some of y'all grew up in the hood. I grew up in the hood. That same black, that grayish black and white cat that's in everybody's neighborhood and every hood. That's what Jermell Charlo had in him last night. He had stray cat in him. He didn't have no lion in him. He had stray cat in him. You know what I mean? Who's Calic Boxing? I never heard of him. You know what I mean? And tell him I said what's up. And that's what it was last night. Al Heyman said, "Be a good boy. Be a good boy. Be a good boy." And you know what he did? Be a good boy. Be a good boy. Jermell Charlo was like a paid informant. Let's keep Canelo happy. I'm going to give you a handful of millions of dollars, and you're going to go in there and do your best. Do your best, Jermell. Don't fight with aggression. I don't want you counter punching him. I just want you to go ahead and move, and then we're going to put you back down to 54, and we're going to get you a big fight at 54. But now here's where stupid Jermell Charlo done played himself. Here's where Jermell has played himself. What fighter and location can he command as a fighter? He can't sell out. His fans don't travel to San Antonio, right? The whole place was free. The whole area was free. They gave away half those tickets for that fight. He came to LA. They gave away half those fights. He's dumb. This man was so dumb. He was played. They played Jermell Charlo like a fiddle. Where's his parents at? People say he made a career high payday. He didn't make a career high payday because he was out 16 months. You guys got to understand the realities of this. Y'all think on paper because you got a career high payday, but you were out 16 months and you're going to be out for at least a year now. So you fought once in 26 months. Let's see, May, June, July, August, September. 4 plus 16 months. So you're going to be out for 16 plus 12, 28 months. You're going to fight one time in the next 28 months. Put that in perspective. He got $7 million for 28 months of his life. Yeah, he made his career high payday. See, you guys got to understand what the hell I'm saying. Y'all think because you get one check for $7 million, you done made a career high payday. No, Al Heyman done tricked you. PBC and Steven Espinoza done tricked y'all. And like I said, I woke up in 2018. And when I woke up, I was tiptoeing around it. And then COVID came and I was like, man, forget this, man. I don't give a damn about nothing. And y'all thought I was crazy. I nailed it to the T. If you don't believe me, go watch, pick any live I did that has Al Heyman or PBC in the title. And I'm going to tell y'all, summer 2023, I told y'all it's over. It's over. How do I know? Because I follow the money. I don't follow my emotions. I don't do none of that. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, let me talk about the Charlo brothers, man. The Charlo brothers are cowards. And Fred, what are you talking about, cowards? I'm not talking about coward in terms of wanting to fight. I'm talking about cowards in terms of accountability, character. They're cowards. Fred, what are you talking about? See, the natural low vibration is you wouldn't say it to their face. That's the whole point. Because they would be aggressive towards a person like you and a person like me. Oh, you talking about me? I'm gonna punch you in the face. See, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I got the law on my side. They punch me, I become more of a millionaire. You know what I mean? And I need rehab. I need all of that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be in rehab for 2 years. Oh yeah, they're gonna have to sell all them cars. Yeah, I'm gonna put a lien on that house. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't playing. I'm dead serious. But I'm gonna explain it to you. Fred, let me explain it to you. Talk about coward. Life get tough. Life get tough for Jamal. What'd he do? Cave in. Lean on drugs. Lean on psychedelics. Fight with his brother. Fight with his wife. Out of boxing for 24 months. And then you know what they do? You know what they do? Then they go to God. You've been born again. You've been saved. Hallelujah. Holla Jesus. What the hell are you talking about? A month ago, you were telling me how big and bad you were, and you were you got that stray cat in you. The Charlo brothers got that stray cat in them. They ain't got that line. They not lions. Because when they're met with their contemporary, when they've met with problems, you know what they do? They falter. They falter. Caleb Plant challenges him. What does he do? He don't chase after Caleb Plant. He don't want to fight Caleb Plant. But a female usher at a fight, you know what he'll do? He'll push the female usher. A fan put a camera in his face. You know what he'll do? He'll slap the phone out his hand. Jared Hurd will respond to him. You know what Jamal and Jermell Charlo would do? They gonna put their drinks down on the floor and walk towards him. But if I did that, you know what they gonna do? They gonna act like lions. They're the high school gangbangers, but when they leave school, they're normal kids because they got two parents in the house. But when they're in high school, they throwing up gang signs. They got their hands halfway off, their pants halfway off their butt. They doing all that tough stuff. All that tough stuff. All that. When I say tough, I mean tough. But they got two parents at home. That's who the Charlos are. Whenever confronted with adversity and their contemporaries, they become cowards. And I'm not talking about cowards in terms of fighting, right? Because I'm not going to be first in line wanting to fight the Charlos physically. I'm not fighting them. I'm self-defense and I'm calling the police and then I'm suing them. That's it. I'm not even going back and forth with fighters and none of that. What I'm saying is this. Don't believe these celebrities and these fighters. They will do anything strange for a piece of change. Jamal Charlo never wanted to fight Jared Hurd. Jamal Charlo never wanted to fight Caleb Plant. Now let's fast forward to Jermell. I'm gonna put the link in a second if you guys want to come on. Here's what we got to do. Jermell Charlo is the biggest, baddest, and the toughest guy in boxing. We all know that, right? He's tough. Oh man. Oh, Jermell gonna come at your neck. Everybody know. Y'all see it, but for real, like he's like raw. Don't talk to me that way. Raw. That's basically who he is, right? He could be kind sometimes. I had decent interactions with Jermell Charlo, and like 6-7 years ago, I actually wanted to like help them with their PR. You know what I mean? Like because I knew they were rough around the edges, and I thought I could help. You know, with my background, but neither here nor there. It just was a sidebar in New York and Brooklyn that day because I thought they had potential, and Jermell Charlo. I'm gonna work backwards, right? Jermell Charlo said a month ago, the man said a month ago, I hope my girlfriend beat up my brother's wife, and I hope it goes viral. That's what he said a month ago. A month ago. A month ago. Y'all can find it. A month ago. And you know what he said 2 years ago? He says, I got people that'll do 20 years of life for me. I want to put Deontay Wilder in the dirt. I got people that'll put Deontay Wilder in the dirt for me. This is coward behavior. This is coward's behavior. This is coward's behavior. This ain't masculine man. Masculinity is a man able to protect and provide for his family. Street culture got us believing masculinity is being able to fight. No, they got guns and the law and knives for self-defense. Y'all ain't got to fight. No grown man in this chat got to fight ever in his life, realistically speaking. And what I'm saying is, carry your pocket knife on you. Go get your license to carry a gun. Follow the laws that go with the carrying a gun. You ain't never got to fight a day in your life. But the streets and these people on the internet, I don't know who they are. I'm not, but generally speaking, they got us, they got us believing that you got to, your knuckle game defines you as a man. Nobody in this chat ain't never got to fight ever again. Everyone that follow your state laws. There's an inch law on every country, on everything in the law. And now they got guns you can carry, non-lethal guns that are legal in all 50 states now. You can carry them. You can carry all 50 states. It's non-lethal. Stop falling for the trap. Y'all got to be tough. And who got to be? No, protect your family, man. If you need, masculinity is, my family needs a second stream of income. Masculinity is, my wife, my girlfriend ain't pumping no gas late at night. I'm going to fill her gas tank up on Sunday, and I know it usually goes low on Thursday. And my wife ain't going to the grocery store when she got to carry 2 bags with kids. She's vulnerable, and she got to walk a half a block to get back to her car. Masculinity is not putting your family in positions of failure. We've been tricked, hoodwinked, and bamboozled. Yeah, everybody want to be in shape. Everyone wants muscles. Everyone wants abs. And yeah, we all want that stuff. Yeah. But the reality is, masculinity ain't just being able to fight. Now, self-defense is, you don't want to go to court, defend yourself, and it might cost you about $10,000 to $20,000. Like there are steps to regaining your freedom, right? You don't want to go through that process. So they say your knuckle game, which is fine. But you don't ever have to do that. Be a law-abiding citizen, pay your taxes, protect and provide for your family. Simple. Move out of that neighborhood, that energy, move to a safe environment, and live happily ever after. Buy you a house, and pay your taxes. But as I digress back to Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo said some interesting things. This is how this is coward behavior. Oh, I'm not going to be huffing and puffing like Earl Spence. Who's Earl Spence trainer? Derrick James. I thought Earl Spence was his brother. I ain't gonna. Someone sent me that video. I ain't gonna be huffing and puffing. It was like a 30-second video on his. It was from the 24 Access. Jermell Charlo is your friend till he believes he's better than you. That's that coward behavior. I got more money than you. I don't need my brother. The man called his brother. Now let's fast forward past the Deontay Wilder. So now we got 3 instances, and all this is all within 3 years. Okay, it ain't like 10 years. He done changed his behavior. He's like a model citizen. He's Malcolm X of boxing. Nah. And when he said that dumb stuff, this is for the coach. I'm like, dude, at the weigh-in, I said out loud, you ain't a part of my culture. Nah, you got that stray cat in you. You are not a part of my culture. You're a coward. Here's how he's a coward. Let's move forward. Everyone in our chat, if you watching me, I know you've seen this live. When he's talking to his brother's wife. He's talking to his brother's wife. He calls his brother's wife a B word. He calls her a B word. I can't even say it talking about another man's wife. He calls her a B word and says she looks like Miss Piggy. Y'all saw that live, right? Disgusting. I'm like, that's your brother. What are you doing, dog? That's your brother. You're doing this publicly. I couldn't believe it. You know? And Earl Spence was MIA. Yes, Earl Spence said, I don't want no part of this circus no more. Earl Spence not going to that fight, I believe. Has Earl Spence tweeted? Nah, because y'all would have DM'd it to me. Earl Spence ain't tweeted. He wasn't at the fight. So that tells me a lot about what the hell's going on in his mind. Like, I'm getting the hell out of Texas. I'm going on vacations. I'm going to love my family. I'm rich as hell. I'm going to make some proper investments. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to stay out of these streets. I'm going to love all my 3 kids. And I don't trust nobody but whoever I'm protecting and providing for. I think Earl Spence done shrunk his circle like no tomorrow. This is just what I believe. How the hell you not at Jermell Charlo's biggest fight? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to be true. I'm just guesstimating, but I know everyone's afraid to talk about Earl Spence being a no-show. Earl Spence, like, I'm shrinking, dog. I'm shrinking. He ain't tweeted. Earl Spence loves boxing, dog. The Earl Spence I know loves boxing. And I've been right on Earl Spence all of COVID, right? On this suck, I told y'all he was fighting Terrence Crawford. I know Earl. I've been around him too many times to know Earl Spence has never lied to me, and I've never lied to him. So and this is just how Earl Spence is shrinking his circle. Not because he hate him, because he know he can be better. I'm not saying he's getting rid of Derrick James. Maybe he'll add to the team. But as of right now, boxing has figured out Derrick James. And there's nothing wrong with that. See, boxing is the only sport where there's no coaches' conferences. When you go to the Final Four, there's coaches' conferences all over, right? Jim Boeheim is teaching people how to play the 2-3 defense. Mike Krzyzewski is giving seminars on how to do the 4-out, 1-in method. You know, Nolan Richardson, when he was coaching, 40 minutes of hell, you know what I mean? And so on and so forth, right? And in the summertime, you see tons of clinics everywhere. And now that I'm back in basketball, I have an eye for this now. Boxing is the only sport where trainers don't get together and have conferences. How do you train? How do you, like, inquiring minds will want to know. Bomac and Red, and I forget the other gentleman's name. How did y'all teach Terrence Crawford how to throw the power jab? Boxing will catch up with you. Just like the Lakers when they had Shaq and Kobe, when Detroit Pistons beat them, right? Just like when the Chicago Bulls beat the Lakers, right? Sometimes I dream that he is me. Oh, that was like Mike. If I could be like Mike, I want to be like. Remember when he did this? He had 7 threes, but that was against Portland. But you guys remember that. If you're 40 something like me, you remember that. At least 40 something, because everyone knows, And yeah, no one shares knowledge. You get what I'm saying? And this ain't no knock on Derrick James, because I'm gonna coach for the next 10 years. I'm going to be a basketball coach, right? Kennedy's in kindergarten. No, for the kindergarten. So at least for the next 12 years, Frederick Hawthorne will be coaching basketball. This is no knock on Derrick James. I don't want you guys to think, like I said, I think Derrick James is a hell of a trainer. 2023, he was the best trainer in boxing. 2023, boxing has caught up with him. That's what happens. They figure you out. Once they get the blueprint on you, the blueprint is public. Derrick James got to get better. As simple as that. But these guys have egos be so big, they won't call a Bernard Hopkins. Well, he's not a trainer, but they won't call a James Toney and say, "Hey, come down to Texas for a month and teach me how to do that peekaboo defense," or Kobe paid Hakeem Olajuwon hundreds of thousands of dollars how to work on his footwork. Derrick James got to figure something out. Every fighter he's had the last 4 months has been average. What's up, Champion Heart? Happy birthday to your daughter, man. Every fight, the last 4 fights, Frank Martin, Earl Spence, Anthony Joshua, and Jermell Charlo, has looked below average. I'm going to say that respectfully because he's never been disrespectful to me. But there's other adjectives that I can use. And I'm going to be respectful to Derrick James because he carries himself like a gentleman. If it wasn't for that 7th or 8th round knockout by Anthony Joshua, it would be. He's 2-2, but you know what I mean? I thought Frank Martin lost. And Anthony Joshua, he got the knockout, but I thought he was awful. Be honest with you. I thought he was awful. And Earl Spence looked awful. And Jermell Charlo looks like Carl Lewis was training him. Actually, his Texas boy, Michael Johnson, like when he broke the world record in '96. You know what I mean? He had the gold shoes on. All Jermell Charlo needed was Michael Johnson's gold shoes. You know what I mean? How the hell you go into the biggest fight of your life not knowing your game plan, not knowing the structure of your game plan? Okay, here's what's going to happen, Jermell. Everybody knew what was going to happen. Everybody knew. He's going to pressure you, and he's going to throw power shots. All right? As he's coming in to throw those power shots, he throws that double jab. He throws that, sometimes it's a long single jab, sometimes it's a double jab. And if he's getting confident, he's going to lead with a hook to the body. Everybody knows Canelo. Does it come with power? Yes, it comes with power. Does it come with velocity? Yes, it comes with velocity. But you have 14 weeks. He said it, right? Remember? He had 14 weeks to prepare for Canelo. But you know what he did? He went to Houston Preparatory High School, and stayed on the track. What's up, Max? And stayed on the track. The man been running for 14 weeks, man. Life is like a box of chocolate. I'm just gonna run. The man ran from Maine to Santa Monica. And he did it twice. Maine to Santa Monica back to Maine. It took him 14 weeks to run. Jermell Charlo is a cross-country runner. I'm not a runner. I'm a runner. I'm a track star. That's what he is. All he needed was a number on his chest. 143. The man ran. The man ran, man. I mean, I mean, he ran and ran and ran. I mean, he was in shape. I mean, the man never got, just think, he never got tired of running for 12 rounds, dog, with Canelo chasing him. So you know what he did in his camp? Run. How do you say run in Espanol? That's what Juan Guzman was telling him. Arriba. What do you say? What that? I don't know. Lincoln, how do you say run in Spanish? Lincoln, no. Lincoln is fluent in Spanish. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like whenever you're faced with your contemporaries, he become a poet. Corion. Yeah. That's what he was saying. You got to phonetically send it. Put it, Mike Gomez. You got to phonetically send it to me so I know it. Because, you know, I can't roll my R's, man. You know, I'm El Negro. El Negros can't roll their R's. You know what I mean? He ran from the North Pole to the South Pole. You know what? Jermell Charlo is going to be Santa's helper this holiday season. He quarter here. Oh, shit. It's all. I'm all done. All right, man. We just gonna say run in English. Why couldn't it be one word? You know what I mean? Like L. Hey, whenever, see, Canelo weighed 68 pounds, right? What's up, Miss Richardson? He weighed 168 pounds. Oh, Miss Richardson, you believe me now, huh? See, she wasn't a believer when I was doing my live, but now she's starting to believe now. You know what I'm saying? I read your comment, Miss Richardson. Yeah, man, listen. It's yeah, man. He is the Charlos, the red-nosed reindeers, had a very shiny nose. That's who they are. Rudolph and Randy. Rudolph and Randy Charlos, man. You know what I'm saying? See, they gonna be big and bad, but Canelo only weighed 168 pounds, just like you, Mr. Charlo. But you want to act big, bad, and bold. See, Daniel Jacobs test their metal. See, remember? Oh, I'll be talking again. Oh, when he leave, I'll be talking again. That's basically what, yeah, Viva Mexico. You know what I mean? Y'all took home the money. And shout out to Canelo for being a family man, dog. I didn't watch his press conference. I thought it was like, you know what I mean? I figured I'll read the titles, you know, because sometimes I get tired of the translator. So I didn't watch his, but I thoroughly enjoyed Jermell's. At least I didn't get knocked out, though. What? Michael Johnson. Man, all he needed was them gold. Jermell should have walked out. Hey, by the way, I nailed his ring entrance, though. I told him he needs to come out with his brother and Tobe and Gigway. And he walked out with his brother and Tobe and Gigway. I was dead. I was spot on. With that, dog. But he said, at least I didn't get in the press. He said, at least I didn't get knocked out, though. You would have if you would have threw a 3-punch combination. You would have got knocked the hell out if you would have threw a 3-punch combination, dog. You know what I mean? How do you say ducking in Spanish? El Charlo. El Charlo. That's how you spell duck. That's how you say ducking in Espanol. El Charlo. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. He gonna bully the media. The next fight they go to, he's gonna bully the media. They're gonna act big, bold, and tough. You know what I mean? But when Daniel Jacobs and Caleb Plant come around, they'll be quiet. They'll be quiet. Yeah, trust me. That's how you say duck in Spanish. El Charlo. You know what I mean? Go back down to your weight class, man, because we got this guy named Tim Zoo that's waiting on you. And he going to have to go to Australia because by the looks of it. Ain't no money there for him. Let me drop the chat, man. I ain't spoke to y'all since February, man. I don't even know how to do it anymore. I'll try to figure it. Wait, Cam. Oh, invite. There it is. I think this is it. Invite guests. Yeah, I think this is it. You know what I mean? It's just awful, man. Feel free to come on in, man. But it's just we got an hour and 12 minutes. It's just pathetic, man. I don't respect this anymore, man. I'm a full-time family man. Y'all know if you follow me on Instagram, if you guys have followed this channel, I've been with Dre since I started this channel, and I've probably mentioned Dre in one form or another every way I've done it. You know what I mean? I've been a family man. You know, I have my days where I pretend to be somebody I'm not. I go in character, but why you got Earl Spence up like that, Mex, man? What's up, man?
Hey, never forget. Hey, it's good to have you back in the YouTube streets, man.
Oh, just tonight, man. Just tonight, man.
Hey, you got to take your victory lap, man. You got to take your victory lap.
Oh, you already know, man. You already know, dog.
Especially with the Showtime shit going under. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, even though I will say, you know, PBC is probably giving us the best fights of the year.
Yeah.
But you understand the money aspect of it that nobody was understanding. So,
yeah.
Props to you, man.
No, yeah, and I'm really, really happy that we're getting the fights. I'm not mad at the fights, you know, but the fact is, we're paying for it though. We're literally paying for it. Caleb Plant, David Benavidez was on pay-per-view for no belt.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
That's a sucker move. All due respect to both of them, but they're not pay-per-view fighters. No, I'm not. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I would tell Caleb, dog, that fight shouldn't, you know, I wouldn't fuck up his money. You know what I mean? If he coming on here to promote the fight, I wouldn't fuck it up. But I'm just saying, like, dog, that's not a pay-per-view fight at all, man. You know, and neither is Andrade. How the hell is Andrade a pay-per-view fighter?
Yeah, he's not. See, I think neither fighters are pay-per-view fighters, but the matchup, and actually that card was pretty stacked. The Benavidez and the Plant. This one was too.
Got a lot of names. This got a lot of names. Charlo and Jose Benavidez is not a good fight. He's fighting another tune-up. He's been fighting tune-up for 7 years. The 7-year tune-up. That's what he's doing. That's what I'm gonna call. Oh my gosh, another tune-up, dog. Him and Keith Thurman, dog. Anyway.
Yeah, man. Damn.
But I will say I'm very interested in that rematch with Colbert and
El Rayo?
Colbert and who?
Is it El Rayo?
Yeah, I'm very interested in that rematch. I love the first fight.
That was a good. It was a classic fight of like, how do you score this?
Right.
You know, power versus activity, or you know what I mean, however that goes.
Right. No, I thoroughly enjoyed that fight, man. That was a good fight for sure. That was an awesome fight. We got Richard. See what Richard want to talk about. You ready, Richard?
Coming up to the Bay in December or what?
What's in December?
Devin Haney coming back home.
Right, nah, because I'll be in season. I start season November 13th, and it's every day. Well, it's every day now. So we're basically we had a game today, until February, and we got a chance to go far in the playoffs. We got a chance to go very, very deep. So we'll see how this turns out. We got a 10-18. We're taking over. I'm the assistant. A 10-8. We got a great coach, Austin Pope, and 10-18 team. We started last year, and
it's good to see the transition, man. It's kind of, you kind of took everybody along for the journey when he first picked up the basketball, and now he's over here cooking.
Yeah, Lincoln is a beast now. Lincoln is a monster, dog. Yo, y'all be prepared. Y'all be prepared now.
You can see his confidence too. He carries himself different on the court. You see the confidence of barely learning and like, man, why you only got one person guarding me? Hold up.
Yeah, he's very confident. He's poised too. He has. See, in my real life, I'm very poised. Y'all don't get this side of me because I got to be a character. I got to be like, over the top. But in my real life,
I'm very poised and very assured, and I say one sentence. I talk in one sentence, like, yes, we're going. Yes, be ready at 8. Like, you know, I don't really talk in a lot of metaphors with Dre and the kids, you know. But yeah, let's see what Richard talking about. Yeah, he coming though. He gonna be a top 100 kid, Lincoln, 100, no doubt about it. But yeah, let me get Richard. What's up, Richard?
Fred, what's going on?
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm bugging out off you.
Oh.
Everything you talking about.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Oh man, listen, appreciate your show, but man, that Charlo, them Charlo boys is something else.
Aren't
You
they?
know, Jermell claiming his hand was hurt now.
Oh,
Oh, when did that happen?
I just seen it. I just seen it right before I logged on to your show.
Are you he tweeted it?
Oh, his hand was hurting. His hand was injured. I'm like, what is it now?
So he stole money. So he's admitting he stole money.
Exactly.
You know that's what he did.
Said he couldn't call off the fight, but
he said that?
Yeah. Like,
no fucking way.
I just seen it. I just seen it on
where?
What I seen it on?
Oh my God.
Where my other phone at? Oh man,
I want to pull this up right now. This man didn't say that.
He said his hand was injured. His hand. I forgot what I just seen it on. I just seen it on Facebook because I follow a few different boxing pages.
No way.
He was like his hand was injured. I was like,
I'm gonna Google this shit right now, dog.
Yeah. That dude should have stayed in his weight class. Fought Tim Zoo, whatever, and he was already doing whatever he was doing. He has no fans though. He has no fans.
None.
I like his brother better than him.
You like Maul better?
I like Maul better. I think Maul is a better boxer than him.
I like Mel better.
Damn, I don't have it, man.
I feel like Mel fights anybody.
If y'all can. He had to be injured, man. He wasn't injured. Well, tell him to give back the check. Tell him to give everybody back their pay-per-view money. Then 85 beans, man.
Who the fuck bought that?
Listen, I never seen somebody fight going backwards from the first round.
Yo,
from the first bell.
It was crazy, right?
I was just staring at him. I'm like, you're fighting going backwards the whole fight.
No pivots, no turns, no
pivots, no turns, and Canelo just cutting off the ring. And I remember what you said, Fred, about when Canelo throws that punch that you don't know what direction it's coming from. It's either going to go to the head or the body. But Canelo was gassed out too.
Yeah, he was. He was tired. He was tired.
He was tired.
He was throwing hard.
Yeah,
he was throwing hard.
He was scared, man. Jermell, as I told you guys, he's going to catch one or two punches and realize I'm in the wrong weight class. This is too much.
He told him that.
Yeah, too much. Because even when you catch punches, you know how much power they have. Because he's not a slipper. He's not Pernell Whitaker or Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, never.
He ain't. And Earl is my guy, Mex. Yeah, Mex got my.
Earl's my guy.
You know all the abuse that I dealt with leading up to that damn fight. I knew since 2018 when Bud wanted the whole division. There's a reason why the whole staff at PBC ducked him, not just Earl. Al Heyman ducked him.
Question: would Bud have went over to the UK and beat Kell Brook like how Earl did?
Easily.
Do you back then when he first got into the division? You think?
But Bud's been my number one fighter since Andre Ward retired. So I might be biased in that aspect, but
that's what I was about to say. You might sound biased right now, but
I mean, I see skill. I see skill where skill's at. He fights so many different styles. He's fought a lot of different styled fighters. He can switch up. He adapts.
Kell Brook was tough before that loss.
I mean, it would have been, if that's the case, it would have been Kell Brook coming back from going up 2 weight classes and breaking the orbital against Triple G. So yes, still.
What's up, Phantom, bro? Let me get Rashid in here, man. What's up, man?
Yes, sir.
What's up, dog?
What's good, man? How y'all doing?
What up?
Good.
Man, we got to place the blame on Derrick James, man. Not a good trainer. Not a good trainer.
No,
Not a good trainer.
Please. No.
Why you think they ducked the Shakur fight? Can't take 3 L's in 1 year.
Ooh.
Come on now.
Yeah,
How you gonna have two of your top fighters in the biggest fight of their career and unprepared, amateur?
Or maybe overtrained.
Listen, I
Stop,
said that.
come on, man. Let's
Stop.
stop. Stop it. Stop
I
it.
said
Stop
that
it.
same thing to one of my homeboys because
Stop.
you had your number one fighter, right? Your number one fighter, right? And his biggest fight of his career, and you had you got to think. Look at all the other fights. Frank Martin fought 2-3 weeks before Spence fought. Joshua was about to fight a week or two after Spence fought. It was too many people in the gym at one time.
Spread thin.
Or did y'all ever consider the fact that maybe none of those fighters are as good as you think they are?
I mean, that's that too. It's PBC, pacified baby champions. Al Heyman pacified these dudes with millions of dollars, chains, and designer clothes, and it shows.
I ain't gonna take Spence. Spencer's out of that conversation though.
How?
His competition's.
His competition is what?
His competition
is all right.
But Bud had the same competition without them having belts.
Yeah, no, I like Spence got the names, but at the times he fought the people, it's kind of the same shit, right? He fought Danny after Danny was gone out inactive also. So was Spence, but I mean, a lot of these people they're household names to us. Because if you think about it,
why they have belts.
Spence got all the glory for beating Keith Thurman's leftovers.
So what did Bud get? Bud beat them in the worst position.
Yeah, but Bud did what he was supposed to do. He knocked out all those dudes. I mean, because they were lesser comp, But even with the Mel and Canelo thing to bring it back home, like Mel has never fought an elite fighter, like elite, like Canelo elite, like future Hall of Fame type level. And it's not his fault that 154 is a weak division, just like it's not no one's fault that 147 is a weak division. But he can only fight who's in front of him. But he wasn't ready for Canelo, bro. Much less moving up 2 weight classes.
If you want to go there, 140 was a very weak division when Bud was winning. Because Undungo was a bum.
For sure.
And Victor Postal, he wasn't no
at the time.
boogeyman.
At the time,
he was not
though.
a boogeyman.
At the time, nobody wanted to fight him.
No, he was not
at the time, they were accusing Bud of ducking him. And he was undefeated. See, Bud has beat people that don't even know what losing is like yet. But they got to learn from Bud what losing is like, and then they learn when they wake up. But either way, I mean, I know that fight still hurts. But I think Derrick James got he's got a lot of named fighters that maybe aren't quite elite. I mean, obviously, no one's mentioned Ryan Garcia, right? So we already know what's up with that. I mean, we see that Joshua is kind of mentally weak at times and whatnot. And obviously, he can't deal with skilled fighters such as Usyk. And then, Spence is recent, so we can take him off the table if it still hurts feelings.
Is Joshua really one of his fighters? He just came over.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think it really matters who trains Joshua.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he was done when Big Baby was talking crazy to him. He was done when Big Baby was he was terrified when that New York. Listen, because I'm from Jersey. That New York slang was coming out, and he was afraid that fight. Before that fight,
I don't know if I see that. I don't think I've ever seen any man scared of Big Baby.
He was talked out that fight before that fight even started.
I mean, who's more scared, Joshua or the guy taking PEDs to try to beat the guy that's supposed to be scared?
I get that,
Right.
Well, like 8 PEDs is
Man, you know what I mean?
I get it.
Yeah. Hey, and then I don't know if you guys saw this, but when Frank Martin was training, he was doing pads with another fighter. Did y'all see that with Derrick James?
No.
He had one on his left and one on his right, and Frank Martin was hitting on one side, and it
Yeah,
was
he was.
fighter.
I did see that.
I'm like, what is this?
I did see that.
You're a championship level fighter. What are you doing? You know,
Yo,
and that's
Jermell didn't.
lack of time.
Jermell did not have one ab.
Isn't that crazy?
He did not have one ab.
Nothing. He looked like Bernard Hopkins versus Smith.
Jesus.
I mean, he looked terrible, man.
Horrible.
He didn't train at all, man. It was all a fraud, man. It was all a facade, man. Al Heyman said, take this fight. I'll take you back down to 54 and you can go back with your belts. And then he realized that the deal was he promised Tim Tszyu a belt. Tim Tszyu was promised a belt. So Jermell Charlo, as we guys find out in this press conference, he didn't know about the WBO. He said, anybody in the WBO in here? He didn't know he was going to get stripped. Al Heyman said, you still going to be undisputed versus undisputed. But truth be told, you could tell Tim Tszyu was promised a belt because the fighters that he fought to get to this spot, 3 PBC fighters in a row, 4 with Tim Goucher, you know, and they all had, and except Tim Goucher, they all had to go to Australia and they paid, you know, so.
Damn, PBC.
Yeah.
What you call PBC fighters again?
Pacified baby champions.
Yeah. Hey,
Out.
hey, Tank about to be in the witness protection program.
Oh, he is in a witness protection, bro. He in bubble wrap. You know, Tank only fight cases and women. That's all he fights.
Yo,
He don't fight fighters, man.
Look at PBC fighters. Look at Swift. Swift got taken behind the woodshed. Jarrett Swift got taken behind the woodshed. He's done. When the last time the Laura fight?
Wow.
Who?
When the last time the Laura? When the last time the Laura fight? When the last time the Wilder fight?
Wilder's not with PBC anymore, but yeah, you get that.
What about old boy from Philly?
Jared. Oh yeah.
J-Rock.
I'm
all of his past their prime.
That J-Rock shit get me tight, man, because he's one of them good. He's one of them good guys. Even if he drops, he still should be fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird to me. Like, fighters like him who lose their belts and who got to revamp themselves, they should be fighting. Chris Arreola should still be fighting. If Chris Arreola wants to fight, he should be fighting.
Yeah.
He's a middle of the road guy. Can he beat a guy on a good day? Maybe. But I'm gonna watch him because I know he's gonna get knocked out or knock out somebody, you know. So
did you hear Zab Judah giving these guys excuses?
What'd he say?
Charlo had a good fight. He was on live tonight. Charlo had a good fight. He did his best. Ruben did his best. I'm like, some guy I was interviewing him like, yo, what are you talking about?
Nah,
he was like, Charlo did. I swear to God, go to his live.
I'm gonna go to it.
Go to his live, and he's trying to be their friend.
Oh man, Zab.
But
Zab was one of those guys that didn't give his best after he got the belt. I know Zab's whole career. He was in the streets, you know what I mean, partying and
I got a story for you. I got a story for you. A week or two before Zab was about to fight Floyd, we in 4040 in New York, me and my boys.
Wow.
And we in one of the rooms, right? Mm-hmm. And my man tapped me like, yo, because he wasn't into boxing like that. Like, yo, isn't that homeboy that's about to fight Floyd? Zab was drunk as hell in 4040 with us in the back rooms.
Wow.
Like 2 weeks before the fight was out. Just when 4040 was open. You know, people was
popping. They just closed. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't speak to that, but I'm gonna take your word for it. You know, Zab Judah. I mean, but Zab Judah was just that athlete that felt he had to take the streets with him the whole way for the whole ride. You know, like he felt obligated that he just should have got a tattoo of Brooklyn on his forehead. You know what I mean? Like honestly, he just believed he had to take the hood everywhere he went. And his dad was a tough guy. His dad was his trainer, right?
Yep.
Yeah, his dad was a tough guy. No nonsense, you know.
He went too far. He should have left his he should have left his father. Danny Garcia should have left his father, and the other dude should have left his father that fought Floyd. All them that stayed with their fathers too long couldn't get them over that top.
Yeah.
Danny Garcia's father couldn't get him past that. What's the name?
Yeah, he couldn't get him. Yeah. No, you're right. A lot of these fathers aren't trainers, they're fathers. So they learn how to be trainers. But unlike basketball, see, basketball, you get to, you know, but they don't get help. Their egos get so big that they think that they can do it on their own. You know,
Bill Haney.
yeah.
Bill.
Like Dollar Bill. See, Lincoln has a basketball trainer. My ego is not that big. He has a basketball trainer, dog, and it is what it is. You know, but these fighters need to see. The problem with these fighters is they don't take the initiative, man. You know, like I'm willing to. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say these PBC fighters are not as intelligent as they're made out to be, because no one is speaking out. When Shakur was complaining, he was tweeting about it, yelling about it. Nobody's giving me a fight. Like Kenny Porter, yeah, no one's giving me a fight. They trying to block me out. You get what I'm saying? He was tweeting about. He was doing everything he can, and that's Bob, right? No problem. I ain't got no quorums with it. I think the power should be with the people at the end of the day, but you know, people fall prey. And these PBC fighters just sit on their hands, dog. And then they want. Go ahead.
They don't want to mess up the money.
Ain't no money.
They don't want to mess up the stipend.
Ain't no stipends, dog. You can't go from a paycheck to a stipend. That's like going from a.
You heard what AB said?
What he said?
He was getting $2,500 a month.
Yeah, that shit went down to 300, right?
$250 a week.
250.
Come on, please, man. AB, yo, AB was my guy too.
He only had $13.
Damn. Remember that.
AB was my guy, man.
Yeah,
damn.
man.
AB killed himself, man.
Yeah, he did. And now he's fighting. I don't know what he's doing, but I know he's on the Don King stuff, but I wish you better stay in shape.
Listen,
Kid better stay in shape.
This might sound crazy, but AB was supposed to be where Terrence Crawford is right now.
Yeah, you're loud, Kyle. Your background is loud. Yeah,
AB was supposed to be where Terrence Crawford is, or almost, or somewhere near in that field.
All right, what about now, Fred?
Yeah, it's a little better. What's up, man?
Hey, listen, man, I couldn't let you go live. You know what I'm saying? Not your boy. You know what I mean?
Oh, you gotta go.
I thought you was gonna go live earlier, man, so I could be on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it's Sunday for you. It's like a Saturday. It's like a Saturday night for you.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, let me tell you something, Fred. It's great to have you back, Mr. Notre Dame himself. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. We tried to tell y'all years ago that Top Rank was a better promotional company.
Don't get the pro black bad tonight.
We tried to tell y'all that the PBC been doing their fighters wrong for a long time. Listen, Jermell Charlo, he had his hands in his pockets all night. He didn't even want to be there. You know what he said? You know what he said, Fred?
What'd he say?
At least I got the check. I ain't got paid in 4 years. At least I get a check. Although Al Heyman's gonna take half of this check from me, at least I can spend it a little bit. I get a little designer outfit. That's all he got. You know. Hey, listen.
No integrity, bro.
But, hey, before I leave though, Fred, I gotta say this because I ain't said it in a long time. Keep your foot on these niggas' necks, goddammit.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Be careful out there, dog.
All right, for sure. You already know.
All right. Holler.
No integrity, man.
None, man. He was bragging about getting knocked out.
Yeah, at least I didn't get knocked out. Okay.
Yeah, man. It was.
Yo, I was destined to be great. I can't stand that term.
It's not.
Destined to be great means I went there and I put everything on the line and I fought.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't daring to be great. Motherfucker, he was in there literally to get a check. Full blown check, man. Man, I'm telling you, all he needed was Michael Johnson gold track shoes, man.
Jesus.
Man, someone should have gave him a runner's bib, man. Derrick James just should put a runner's bib on his chest. Go out there and run. You ain't gonna listen to me. Go out there and run.
Or a baton so he could pass it to his brother.
Yeah. Hey, at the next press conference, someone should hand Jermell a baton. Jermell and Jamal, the baton brothers. Here. Y'all should just go run. Go run 100 meters right now. You know what I mean?
Like, I got a question though. Is Canelo still going to be held accountable for cherry picking and ducking, or is he at the point of his career where it's kind of like he's in that almost retirement year, so he's just getting the money while he can?
No cap. That is a complete cherry pick, dog. Jermell is a complete cherry pick, dog.
Benavidez has been right there for about 3 fucking years, like maybe more.
I counted, after Floyd, I think including Floyd, he had 21 pay-per-view fights.
Wow.
21. I counted them today, right?
Damn.
And after 21 pay-per-view fights, that's a lot of fights. After 21, I could think of 8 or 9 that should not have been a fight. Khan, James Kirkland, Liam Smith,
John Ryder,
Fielding, John Ryder. What's the other dude? Chavez Jr. That's 6 right there.
Chavez Jr. was a big Mexican fight though.
Bum juice.
It was definitely
that was gonna sell, but
I mean, it was so bad. They were begging, man, can you please make this weight? Like, okay, you can't make 165. Let's go 166.
And that fight was fit. I still believe that fight was fixed because I remember when Triple G was in the front row the whole fight because he was up next. And when that fight was over, he got the Undertaker entrance. The lights went out in the stadium. Triple G came walking from the back into the ring to announce the fight. So I'm like, there's no way Chavez was made to win that fucking fight. I would have threw off the whole production.
It was theater, man. I'm telling you, all this is scripted, man. They got 10 guys in the back. AD 843. You're not connected. It's all scripted, man. Canelo Charlo proves it. They had people literally saying he got a chance to win. I'm like, how does he have a chance to win? He's in a 3-fight deal.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
And this was the first of the 3. He's not gonna fuck up the next 2.
Exactly.
So who's the next 2 people? The Mexican monster. Who else? Come on, stop.
It's gonna be another. Yeah, it's gonna be Jamal. He getting his tune up, right?
And then Jake Paul.
Yep.
And then he's out.
And he out. Maybe Tank Davis.
Tank Davis. Hey, I bet Tank Davis put up a better fight than Mel did.
Hey, I should put that. Hey, rumor has it Tank Davis versus Canelo.
Oh my God.
At 175.
That thing gonna break the internet.
At 175, man. That'd be funny as hell. You know what I mean? They'll be fighting in court, man. Novada. You know what I mean? Novada last night. It was Novada.
There was Novada last night?
No, I'll go to the Vada Twitter. Novada.
Oh, but I thought didn't they test Mel during the Bud and Spence fight, like at the fight?
He said, but the Vada, maybe they used another, but the Vada Twitter always announces. If you guys want to know if they're fighting, I mean, if they using Vada, all you gotta do is go to the Vada Twitter. They'll tell you.
Was there Vada tested with Bud and Spence?
No, not that I heard of.
No, because they wasn't on it either.
Listen to what I'm telling you.
That was one of the main things I was asking as a fan.
I don't want to sound biased.
Mm-hmm.
Crawford looked so much quicker and better at 36.
36.
I'm talking about like getting up there in age.
Mm-hmm.
He looked way more faster. Something was off that whole fight. I'm not trying to discredit him, but something was
Yeah,
off.
he got concussed in the second round.
Right. By a sneaky jab.
See, there y'all go.
Hey,
I mean,
I think
come
Earl,
on, man. Spence
I-
almost
Fred.
died
Earl
like
might
2
not really,
times.
so.
Fred.
yeah.
Earl
They
wouldn't
wouldn't
even
even-
want me to say something was wrong. Like Earl be like, Fred, stop it. I lost, dog. Cut it out.
Yeah.
I'm serious, man. Man, Earl just lost.
Maybe
man.
if you didn't wait 5 years to fight him, the outcome would have been different.
Yeah. Now I
might have
will
been.
say this. I do believe that there's a limit you can go to stay under. I'm not saying Terrence Crawford do it, but I'm willing to bet that there's fighters that pay to be just under the limit, right? Like they take drugs to be under the limit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
I said that. I said that all fighters are on PEDs. People don't realize that there are legal PEDs you are allowed to take within a certain limit.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Within certain testing pools, like Canelo being a perfect example. He didn't get in trouble for what he was taking. He got in trouble because he took too much.
Mm-hmm.
And then they raised the limit after he got caught, so he can take a little more.
Yeah, because Canelo didn't have no abs in All Access. He had abs last night. He
Ain't
had
that
abs
funny?
last night.
Yeah, he did.
He
And
was
Jermell had
super chiseled.
Hey, that's the first time that I can recall just off the top of my head where it was the reverse, where the Latino fighter was more cut than the black fighter.
Yeah.
You see everything I say. I never seen a Latino fighter is more in shape than a black fighter.
That's rare. That's really
Very rare.
Aunt Fresh, you're not connected. Yeah, man, that's mad rare. But man,
I also wonder.
And Jermell looked like he was about to cry when his brother walked in the locker room.
He probably was. He did an interview and said that they weren't seeing eye to eye. They weren't really fucking with each other for a bit. So I think that probably
need to be talking. Yeah, you don't need to be talking about that.
Yeah, he shouldn't. You can't air out family business like that. But
I mean, he just destroyed his wife, though, man. Like, and then Jamal said in an interview, yeah, he's taking care of his stepkids. That shit was hilarious.
Oh,
Did y'all see that?
damn.
He said,
I didn't see that.
like, 2 weeks ago. He was like, yeah, man, he's over there taking care of his stepkids. I ain't spoke to him in a minute.
Damn.
Like, yo, that's
What
classic.
a shot.
But I was like, damn, hey, that's a mean jab, though. You know,
But then they say they won't fight each other. That sound like fighting words to me, bro.
Yes, he called him a stepdaddy, dog. Hey, I had a great stepdaddy, man. I can't knock, but I will say, I mean, you rather create your own than be a stepdaddy. But
yeah, for sure.
You know, there's but it was just funny how he said it because he knew he was digging at him. You know, but that goes to the coward behavior though. Jermell was a stepdaddy. Think about it. He's big, bad, he's bold, but you rather choose. Yeah, anyways, I don't want to make this personal. I just or that person. Get what I'm saying? Because then we're gonna divide the chat. What are you saying about stepdaddies? I got 3 saying that. Boy,
I got 3.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But what I'm saying is, in public, you big bad bold, you big bad Charlo.
Yeah,
like you big bad Charlo. So you give us a perception is you wouldn't be a stepdaddy. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So
Charlo's punk fake a lot. They've been punked by everyone that's confronted them face to face in their life. Like,
but they will bully you though. Oh, they will bully you. They will bully me though. Oh yeah. They're gonna bully.
So which Charlo got smacked by Plant?
Maul.
160.
160. Okay.
Twice.
We got Aunt Fresh coming in. What's up, man?
Man, what's up with it, man? Damn, bro, like Jermell, motherfucking Charlo, supposed to be the most toughest dude, always got a, snarl on it, so he always supposed to be so mad at the world. And, he basically is the big bully until you meet a bigger bully, has higher testosterone, higher everything that's quote unquote masculine. And you just saw him shrivel up like a little boy. He got sons, man. Because anytime you pull back on what you've been doing for years and years because of one person, somebody that's 4 inches shorter than you, he don't even have the same longest reach as you, and you basically just showed that your skills are not up to par with Canelo's. You didn't have no plan B. And hopefully you are hearing this, Jermell. This is just you know what I'm saying? Productive criticism. You need to listen to this, bro. Like, you talking about you wanted to be undisputed 2 times and be the first to do it at 154 to 168, but you didn't even believe that verbiage. That verbiage was flawed. Like, you knew that wasn't what you was truly about. And all I'm basically trying to say to you, Jermell, bro, you need to get your mental together, bro, because like you're not gonna be able to do that with Crawford. Crawford way meaner than Canelo and way more active. And his first step is way faster than Canelo. Still was walking in quicksand towards Charlo. Crawford different, bro. He gonna knock you out. That's the truth. I'm saying it right now. I'll put up any money. If that type of Charlo show up, bro, you getting knocked out, bro.
Big time.
3rd or 4th round. That's all I got to say, man. Pathetic.
Nah, you're right. Oh man. Crawford would have a ball, but ain't no way Al Heyman giving Crawford his whole stable, man. Come on, man. I mean, he literally putting the whole damn stable out of business because now there's only one fighter left. I don't know what's going on, D, but it's not coming on. But I don't know. They got Tank. He's left, so you know Tank about to fight. He about to fight a 115er. You know,
yeah, they try to call out Monster. That's crazy. I mean, Tank is my favorite fighter, 135. I think he's the best, but I don't like the way they've been moving his career. He's almost 30 and hasn't got that.
He's a kid. He's young. He's young.
I would. I'm gonna have to interject with y'all, man. He just beat 2 undefeated fighters in a row. One rolling undefeated. I don't care about him being a clown. He still was considered a hard hitter. You know, had full confidence, and he made it look. To me, he made it look easy. He made it look easy, and he made Ryan look easy.
Tank a fight.
I'm not. Now I know what y'all saying. Y'all saying against a prime black fighter that they got all the attributes, you know, all the ingredients. I understand what y'all basically saying. You know,
I think
it don't matter the color to me.
Yeah, I think if Tank.
Teofimo's a bad boy. I don't know why nobody talk about Teofimo though. Is it because of his mental problems as well? Like he's retired, not retired, retired, not retired. You know what I'm saying?
He's wishy-washy.
Yeah,
he need to get his mind right.
Yes. See, the problem is he's not just bipolar. His dad is bipolar. So when you talk to both of them, you dealing with 4 people. You know what I mean?
That's true. A lot of personalities, right?
The whole family jacked up, man. The baby mama jacked up. He publicly fighting with her. The dad is on something, and he got the twig. You see his eyes, his eyebrows be crossing.
That's how Jermell.
I will say this though. Other than the check, I don't see a lot of fighters rushing to get in there with Tank either, though. Not a lot of the people that have something to lose.
I mean, if you knew you was gonna have to run at a full Mack truck, or you gonna run at a Mack truck on the road, most people not gonna do that, man. They know they're gonna get rolled over.
Yeah,
that's just
if Hanley. I think if Hanley would have got touched by Tank Hanley would have been knocked out.
Right now, Haney got skills, but he gonna get hurt. If he getting there with Shakur, he'll get hurt. Yeah, man, Shakur mean. I don't think y'all understand how mean that dude is, man. Shakur will get Haney up out of there. I'm calling it first.
I think Shakur has the best chance of beating Tank, also, just style wise.
You think Haney's style can beat Tank? You said?
No, I said I think Shakur has the best style to beat him.
Absolutely.
But I don't know.
I mean, that's a mega fight. If Al Heyman and them do it right, that's a mega.
But I don't know if Shakur has enough power to keep Tank off of him though.
Nah.
He's gonna have to avoid that
power, the power and experience.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see when it happens, man.
Like I said, I think Tank is the best overall fighter. I think he's kind of a victim of his power. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he has some of the best footwork, some of the best distance closing, defense. I think he's probably one of the best trap setters after Bud. He just does what he does.
He's twitchy as well. He has that rare thing where he has that fast twitch muscles too. Like his mind is really sharp when it comes to boxing. He is sharp.
And he has that extra level that you only see in a couple people. When it's time to turn it on, he can just get you the fuck out. Like we've seen it, and they're like, "Oh, you're down. Oh, you're down right now. Okay, he's out the next round." Same thing with Bud. Hey, you think you're down? Next round, fight's over. Not 2-3 more rounds. next round. Like
That's fact.
He trying to get them. He be trying to get them chicks out of there too.
Oh, you say, oh, oh damn.
Yeah, that motherfucker, man.
the charges should drop.
Man.
I just hope he stay out of trouble, but man, knowing him ain't no
He ain't. You know.
But it's all about who you choose. I mean, he keep choosing these crazy mentally. I'm gonna say mentally ill. If you gonna grab, you know what, and smear it on the wall with somebody's name, man, you sick in the head. You sick. That's sick.
And
that's nasty.
He got 2 baby mamas, man. Come on, man. Cut the shit. Come on.
That shit crazy.
Stop pretending. Stop pretending. Just stop pretending. He got 2 baby mamas and 2 kids. All we can do is be like, damn, I knew it. But I do want to say this. Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney are the only 2 people down there that beat the man.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I mean, like,
so who's the lineal champ right now at 140?
Teo, because he beat
Josh Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know he did beat Josh. That's right.
Yeah, he beat the man twice though.
Didn't they strip Rolly?
Did they strip Rolly? Please don't
tell me. So. For what?
Don't tell me.
Because the WBA said they was on strip Rolly if he wasn't ready by a certain time. And I think what's name is about to fight for that. Ryan Garcia is supposed to fight for that belt.
Yo, no way.
And De La Hoya was on the committee, that WBA committee, somewhere, form or shape, something like that.
Yo, no way, man. If he gave up that belt, he got to be crazy.
I don't think it was a choice.
Oh, he only had the intern, right?
No, he got the
WBA.
champion.
Yeah. After they robbed that old man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Yeah,
man, they robbed the ARP guy, man. You know.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, man. I know this is totally off topic, but it just popped in my head. Where the fuck was David Benavidez at? If you really want that fight like you say you do what Mosley did to Mayweather. You force his hand. You call his bluff right in front of his face. But you know what? They got this race loyalty thing I've been hearing because, you know, Canelo like, oh, I don't want to face another Mexican fighter. And then Benavidez say, I respect him so much, but then you want to fight, but then like, they just need to fight. Fuck all that race loyalty shit, fight. Because y'all gonna make a lot of money. Just fucking fight, bro. Like, I don't get it. Fight.
Yeah. He should have disrespected him and how like Laura got in the ring.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do, bro. Listen,
damn.
Yeah, but that only works.
It's good for promotion. It's great for promotion. Like it's a lot of variables with that. Just do it.
That's only worked one time. Canelo has never fell for that shit again. Now you got to kiss his ass and suck his dick to get a fight. You saw Mel. Mel had no aggression. Was super nice, laughing.
Man, listen, his balls. I'm gonna keep it, man. He was neutered. He was neutered. Neutered, bro. Listen. He held more than I've ever seen. He was hugging on him, just hugging on him.
He was trying.
And hold on. And here goes the ultimate. And this goes for our wrestlers out here. It's a lot of wrestlers probably listening too. Canelo put him in about 45 headlocks. Go back and watch it. That's called breaking your masculinity down.
A 6'7" guy was getting put in the headlock.
I mean, over and over.
6'7".
Over.
6'7", bro.
Hey, no, I heard David Benavidez didn't go because in order to get free tickets for the PBC fighters, you had to be out of the ring over a year.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You had to get free tickets. So
hey, another thing too, with all that aggression with Mel, why didn't you move Canelo's glove? Why didn't you move Canelo's glove? Canelo put his glove up under Jermell Charlo's neck.
Hey,
why didn't you move it?
Yeah, you're right. You know what was funny? I'm gonna get back to your point, Air Fresh, but hey, when they showed the PBC fight, I'm like, damn, I ain't seen him in a minute. They showed Chris Arroyo. I was like, damn, I ain't seen him in a minute. Leo, damn, I ain't seen him in a minute.
When they showed that picture,
yeah, I like that he was with his daughter, but I was like, damn, Chris, where you been? Hey, it's getting so bad. They not even showing up the big fights anymore. You know what I mean? But I think you had to be out over a year because, like, man, we can't afford to, Get you in the ring, but we'll give you some free tickets in the night hotel,
That
man.
means
Show
the
up.
whole PBC should have been there.
The whole PBC.
The
whole
whole PBC
roster.
should have been there, bro.
I mean, the whole PBC, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, appreciate you, Rocky. Yeah, man.
The Avengers of inactivity.
Yeah, man.
Go to BoxRec and look at how many PBC fighters that you know off the top of your head, and look the last time that they fought.
It's insane.
15 to 18 to 19 months, 2 years.
It's insane. It's insane.
Hey, Leo Linnell, it looked like he was paid up. Somebody in the comments in the chat was talking about Jermell. He looked paid off, man. I'm just keep. Yeah, he looked real paid off.
It was a check.
Yeah, yeah.
It was really definitely
sacrifice.
He was like, hey, I'm gonna give you this fight. I want you to win, but we got to be respectful to Canelo. In order for you to get this fight, we're gonna have to pay you in pesos. And he was like, La Raza, Holmes, and he got his pesos. He got paid in pesos last night. 1,000%.
Canelo had no bruising on his face, no cuts, no nothing.
Man,
beautiful. Boy, that's a blessing. That's a blessing.
Has he ever?
Jermell didn't either.
Man, this fight was it's theater, man. Like I remember Knowledge Born Allah came in and said, it's theater, man. Really, it's theater. They had, professional trainers came in. Didn't Roy Jones said he had a chance? Or Bernard Hopkins? Somebody, I'm like,
B-Hop said it and Roy Jones said it.
Unbelievable, dog. I'm sitting there for real, dog. For real. Y'all know damn well this man ain't got no chance.
Yeah, like every single aspect was like against him. I mean, not fighting for so long, coming off a broken hand, which was legit because we know he had to show proof a million times at WBA or whatever for the Tim Tszyu duck. Well, not duck because he actually got injured at the time. And then like 2 weight classes away. You know, just the Canelo shit though. Okay, you offer to fight Charlo, I kind of get it a little bit. Then he can't go, so you go for the smaller brother from the smaller weight class instead of just saying who at 168 wants to fight. Like, I don't know, man. I think Canelo has such a dominant victory that we just forget how much of a fucking duck it was. Like, that's why I wasn't gonna watch that. I wasn't gonna request off work for that. Everyone's like, you gonna watch a Canelo fight? I was like, I don't give a fuck about that fight. It's a fight nobody asked for.
Yeah, and yeah, it's not even.
I don't think there was one person ever in the past year that's like, you know who should fight Canelo? Mel. It's like, hell no. No. But hey, if that's the fight that got you back on live, I support it, Fred.
Oh, yeah. Hey, they said about 1.5 with a 70-30 pay-per-view split. That's what DraftKings is saying. I don't believe that.
70-30?
1.5 guarantee with a 70-30 split. I don't believe that. I'm not gonna believe that. Hell no.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That sounds like a lot.
For Saturday's tilt, Charlo is estimated to earn 1.5 guarantee and 40% of the pay-per-view share, which could bump up to $6 million. Oh, this nigga got crack money.
I would have went in the ring for that. I probably would have at least tried.
For $6 million, but for $6 million, if you're getting two, listen. See, this is why they even more stupid. Ant Fresh. Are you there? For $6 million, he went up there and he's making. I'm assuming he's making $2 million a fight. Why would you go up there for $6 million?
Against Canelo, you gotta make double digits.
See, this is the stupidity in them. Why would you go up there for $6 million? He didn't make 10 because if he made 10, we would have known.
Desperate.
That's for sure. Ain't no way in hell he'll be able to. He would have talked about that. I'm getting 10 million. I'm getting this. But he couldn't say that because he knows he's fighting a quote unquote, air quotes, this man in Canelo. You know,
he don't even deserve 10 million to be honest. I mean, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Listen, he didn't help promote it at all. What kind of promotion did he do? Really think about it. What did he do?
He didn't sell a pay-per-view or a ticket.
That's it.
You know, Shit, if it wasn't for me, nobody. I mean, I'm joking. But anyway.
Right.
See, but okay, coming from his point of view, it's not as bad moving up 2 weight classes and losing to Canelo than if you would have lost to Bud or if you would have lost to Tim Tszyu.
But it's only for $6 million.
He would have got less than that for Tim Tszyu. He would have his ass beat for $1 million.
For undisputed against Tim Tszyu in Australia?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Australian fan base. He probably would have had the big split too on the gate on that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't. If that dude made $6 million, Al Heyman got a cold, man. I'm just saying. I'm not going up in weight with a broken hand, out 16 months, fighting the 4th best fighter in the world, air quotes. You know, with no VADA testing for $6 million.
Hey, can we keep it real? Canelo's physique looked way more shredded than usual. I mean, like way more shredded.
No VADA
like usually he's, you know, whatever, but he looked shredded. Like, do you think he on some type of
we just gonna go to the VADA website.
Let's see.
Together. VADA Twitter.
Man, I don't trust VADA because they ain't never called off a big fight. They always tell you after. They ain't never done it before. It just seems suspicious to me. The UK testing, they done called off some major blockbuster fights.
Let's see, President.
USADA for USC's done called off a John Jones fight the day before it happened and shit. VADA, they might come 2 weeks later talking about, oh, this person's dirty.
Right. Yeah, let's go through it. We can go through it together. Anthony Joshua, Nate Diaz. Let's go through it together before they cut me off, because now you only could be on Twitter like 3 seconds. Congratulations, Canelo. This is old, though. See, this is old, sweet. I don't know how you get to the most recent. How you get to the most recent tweets?
I don't know how to work Twitter.
It says 2017. Okay, October 20. Nah, they're not in order, but they're in order on your phone, though. So if you go, it's not in order right here. So I don't know how to do it. But if everybody go to VADA, Twitter, or X, and you'll see it. It's posts. Let's see if it's.
I actually think Twitter was a stupid ass name, but I think X is even worse.
Facts. I don't know why he named it that, but you know, just he should have stayed at. He should have for $6 million. Man, listen.
And they said Canelo getting 25 mil a fight. I don't know if that's true, but that's a lot of money. Damn,
that is crazy, dog. So they probably only did 450 pay-per-views because it's not going viral. You get what I'm saying? Like a big fight, I ain't gonna lie. I get minimum 100 DMs on a big fight. You know, whether it's from friends, you know, and at that fight night, I'll get hundreds of DMs like, hey, Fred, man, round 4, man, you think he got it? You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, but I didn't get none of that this fight. You know, I get boxers texting me and calling me, what you think, Fred? What you think, Fred? I got 0 texts last night. 0. I mean, zero. Like nobody called me, text me. You know, whether it's my friends or whether it's a PBC fighter or whether it's nobody called me last night.
Well, Fred, a lot of people lost money last night. You do know that, right?
Was stupid enough to bet. They deserved it. They bet on Charlo.
Listen, Andre Durrell's uncle, I was watching his live on Instagram. He said he bet $400 for round 8, 9, and 10. And he lost all of it because he thought Charlo was going to do the unthinkable, unbelievable, the mastery. Nah.
Are you serious?
Yes, he lost all. I'm like, damn.
I mean, when you look at the year so far, the biggest fight of the year was a non-title fight. Tank and Ryan, 1.2, 1.3.
Yeah. That was a spectacle. That was a good event, man. That was a well done event, well played. I mean, it wasn't I knew it wasn't a competitive fight.
Yeah, we all knew that.
I knew but nah. People thought Ryan had a chance. Ryan ain't had no chance. Only chance he had, man. He should have prayed, man. He
got to pray just to make it today.
He should have got rebaptized in the Bellagio water lights. You know, He should have got. You know, he should have brought his pastor out. You know, what's up, Kev? And the tater tots. Charlo just heard Canelo name and said, "I'll sign everything." You know, anything.
No negotiations needed.
I know.
Hey, I'm gonna say this real quick. This is off subject. I want to talk about Lubin real quick, man.
I'm the Robert.
I'm gonna be hard on Lubin. I'm hard on any fighter who had potential to be an A fight. Lubin was so talented coming. I don't know if y'all remember him coming up, but he had that hammer of a right hook, and I just miss his intensity. He don't have no intensity. He's very timid. He's resulting to just 1-2 punch, and they're like medium hard punches. They're not super tough. You know what I'm saying? Like put your hip into it punches. He's like he's scared to pull the trigger. And as a head coach, aren't they supposed to notice that shit? I wouldn't even want you fighting an undefeated guy or a top young prospect or contender if you not giving your best. I don't think he gave his best. That's what I believe. What do you think, Fred?
I ain't gonna lie. I thought he won.
You thought he won? I don't know. He didn't. He just. I didn't see the damage. I just didn't see. I don't know. I didn't see what everybody else saw. I mean, I didn't think Ramos won. I thought it was a draw. Personally, I just didn't see. I didn't see nothing from both. I didn't see nothing special. Like I don't know.
I thought he single shotted him and turned, and I thought Ramos for the first 6 rounds, he was waiting for him to get on the ropes.
Right.
No ring generalship. I thought Lubin was a little better, not much better.
Right. His footwork looked good. I will say that he has really good footwork. I love his footwork.
I mean, Ramos giving away those last 2 rounds kind of just did him in. Like I'm just getting tired of seeing fighters just give away late rounds. I mean,
speak on it.
Same thing with Loma. Loma literally said in an interview, I knew I was up, so I didn't against Haney, so I gave away the 12. Like, why would you give away the 12 in a fight that close? Like, finish out strong. Let that be the last thing people see. You know what I'm saying? So right. I still feel like Ramos might have edged it out, but with him giving away those 2 rounds, it's like I can't really. You kind of got what you deserve.
7 through 12, he gave up. Like he wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like he was just walking, and he's a big target too. He's a really big target. I thought he was better than. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Ramos was better than that.
I thought he was better than that too. Like, I think that's why I was shocked. I was just shocked, man.
I thought he was better. I was, and Lubin could have been better offensively too.
And look, Fred, I'm just very cynical about these type of fighters like Jermell and Lubin because they're so athletically gifted. I want to see the best, each time out. It's not like they're old, like 30, 38, 40-year-old fight. You guys are still in your prime. Like, give your all while you're still young. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it, though. Give your all, man.
Was it hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, Jermell said, "I'll never win. I'm just gonna be a runner." That dude ran for 12 rounds.
I still can't believe it neither. Fred, each round I'm just like, is this it? I'm so glad I didn't pay for the pay-per-view. I'm so glad at the last second I said, fuck that, I'm getting the stream. I'm sorry, I said it out loud. I said, fuck that.
It's good. Hey, that reminded me of the Ibuche fight. Y'all remember the heavyweight fight against Lennox Lewis? When the ref said, stop holding. Y'all remember that? Man,
yeah.
Dude ran. He ran and ran and ran. I'm sitting there like,
but at least throw. If you're gonna try to be slick,
listen, he didn't throw not one hard Tony Harrison type of left hook to hurt Canelo. You would have thought Tony Harrison, spit on him the way he fought him. But with Canelo, you act like Canelo your daddy. I don't want to hit my dad because I know what's gonna happen if I hit my father. You know what I'm saying?
Make Al Heyman jealous, man. He gonna cut the stream off. Don't make him jealous. Al Heyman to get jealous if you say he had another daddy. Charles.
I mean, even at the point of later rounds when he knows, okay, I'm down on the cards. He didn't just close his eyes, put his head down, just swing for the fence. You know what I mean? He's like nothing.
Man, it was corny, man. It was mad, unbelievable, man.
I just put my head down at about the 7th round. I was like, when he got knocked down, I'm like, oh, it's over. I thought he was gonna get knocked out. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was like, it's over. It's over. That's all I kept saying. Game over.
Man, it was over when they played the Mexican national anthem first.
Right.
I never seen that before.
Oh man, it was over when Canelo signed the deal, man. I'm telling you, I'm willing to bet during those Henny conversations with Al Heyman, Jermell was told, hey, you either learn Spanish or shut the hell up. You don't talk to him in English, do nothing. You know what I mean? Like, he said
don't look him in the eye.
Yeah, he said, don't look him in the eye. You know what I mean? Shut up, respect him.
Don't look at his wife, don't look at his kids.
Yeah. Treat him like El Jefe. All right. Just for this. All right. He's like, yes.
Hey,
sir.
It's the Pookies versus the cartel.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, at the press conference, Charlo was so scared of Canelo. Canelo said, you stop being nice to me. Y'all remember that? In the final press? I'm tired of you being so nice. You're not nice to me. You don't respect my skill. Charlo didn't have nothing to say. He was terrified. I mean, I'm gonna call out. At first, I thought, oh, okay, he's just trying to play the mature role. No, he was scared. I'm gonna call out, man, because if it's any other fighter, he gonna talk his shit. Why you so scared of Canelo? Come on.
Ask yourself this question: who is? I mean, he didn't beat Canelo, so what is Mel's best win?
If we going off knockouts, I would say that Tony Harris. I mean, he beat the shit out of him that second time.
Okay, once again, that's after you lost already to him.
Right, that's true. Yeah.
Castano, that's after he already had a draw against him.
Yeah, Castano knockout. Yeah.
And nobody's gonna be talking about Castano 10 years from now. Like, hey, you remember Ryan Castano? That dude was nah. That's why I said, like, what? Like, he hasn't even fought anyone at 154 with elite talent. To think he's gonna jump up to, I mean, however you feel about Canelo, he has experience at least against very talented fighters, regardless if there's asterisks next to a lot of his fights. But Mel's never seen that.
Talented Europeans.
And is not in his gym either. So I mean, at the same time, Derrick James, I think, is a basic trainer. You don't really hear him calling out adjustments or anything throughout fights. They're kind of like, we're just gonna overpower people, our game plan is stick to it. I don't see much adjustments from any of his fighters in fights. Because people forget that last Frank Martin fight was not good either.
His best knockout was Hugo Centeno. There we go.
Who's that? A bank teller?
Oh, damn.
You talking Spanish, right? Cent means 100, right?
Yeah, the Mexican. He was a Mexican undefeated 6 foot tall guy, real skinny. Yeah,
he was a nice guy, man.
I know. I'm messing with you, man. That shit funny as hell, man.
That motherfucker's a bank teller.
Oh shit.
Hey, Hugo Centeno. I walked back from the Barclay with him back to the hotel one night because it was like, fuck that team truck. It was because hey, if you ever want to blow up something, Barclay. No, I'm serious. By that is,
don't knock yourself.
No, what I mean by it is, dude, when you walk, if you drive there, oh my, it is horrid. Oh man, you think the 405 is bad? You might as well walk. You might as well walk to the Bronx. You know, you get there quicker. Like I ain't lying, dog. We had a bus to go back. Man, we said, let's walk. We beat the bus back. All the fighters that was leaving, we walked back and we beat them. Then we went to juniors. No lie. Yeah.
Hey, did y'all see Derrick James tell Charlo? Dude, you're making me look. Come on, you blowing. Like, he was going crazy. You gotta do something.
He was.
Yeah, he said, man, you making me look like. And I understand, bro. That's you know. Yeah, he said, man, you making me look. It was on the trainer tracks at the very end.
Really?
Yeah, he flipped out. He said, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because you know he's supposed to be trainer of the year. Remember?
He did not say you making me look bad.
Man, I had to go back to. I swear I heard him tell, and Jermell just looked at him like, I don't know what to tell you, whatever. He just had this blank stare on his face. He never changed facial expression.
Man, Jermell he didn't even train.
I think he was high. I don't know. It should be weird in boxing today. Like he looked weird. Like he just looked so disinterested.
Scared.
Yeah.
But what's gonna happen? He gonna snap. He gonna snap on a media member, and y'all gonna realize that he's a fake bully.
Man, the bully got bullied. There it is. That's all I'm gonna say. The bully got bullied.
Yeah, he was. Man, good luck. And if Jose Benavidez beat his brother, God bless them. Imagine Jose Benavidez beat him with one leg.
Damn.
Oh, he got to retire after that. If he get beat by him, he got to retire.
What y'all think about Maul kicking it with Bud and taking pictures and shit though? That was kind of weird.
That's grimy.
That's crazy.
I told you they got that coward culture. I told you they got stray cat in them. They not lions. They got that stray cat in their blood, man. They weird. How you taking a picture with this guy? You done prayed. You done asked God for forgiveness. You done got your wife back. You done relationship with your brother, and then you take a picture with the ops.
Not saying you have to have beef with them. You don't got to turn up and act tough.
Not saying you got to have beef with them. But optics is everything, right?
Exactly. Hey, and then Bud posted it on all his social media accounts.
Hey man, I'm gonna say this. Bud is a motherfucking savage. I mean, as soon as it was over, he was like, "Man, you think y'all want to fight you and look how garbage you look. You look trash tonight. Trash."
Bud, the one thing I will say about Bud, even though I was extremely wrong about his skill set. The one I had an altercation with Bud, not an altercation because I probably wouldn't be here right now. But
wow.
But we were at the MGM one night. I told you guys this story before. I was at the MGM, and a fan knew me from the platform, right? And Bud was like 10 feet away from me. Bud said, "I don't fuck with him." And I had to respond, right? Because you're a man. And I said, "I don't fuck with you neither." And I was like, "Oh shit." Thank God we was in the public. Thank God we was in the MGM. Because I would have said that shit to him at a strip club or something like that. Or he would have whooped my ass, man. Oh, thank you, Jesus, man. Thank God for the casinos, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, but that's the one altercation I had with Bud, man, you know. And but yeah, that's it, man. So but the reason why I say that is Bud is menacing in person.
I believe it.
No, he is like he's that broke guy he's the broke kid in the neighborhood that wears the Wrangler jeans with the holes in the front of the Cortez. That's him. You know the blue Wranglers that the poor kids wear?
Yeah, he the kid stealing all the bikes in the neighborhood. Yeah,
the kid
he got 20 bikes in the backyard.
Exact. That's Bud, man. No cap. That's Bud to the T.
I mean, if your mom paid other kids to try to beat you up and never told you she was proud of you and threw away all
you're
your
gonna have a certain rage. Yeah, you're gonna have a certain
Joe
rage.
Jackson would be proud.
Joe Jackson.
He said Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson would be proud.
Bud is low key intimidating like that. You know what I mean?
Man, you saw him walking through like Pac.
Yeah, he does walk through like
Pac. But Crawford got like some psychopathic tendency, like not to the 10th degree, but he had it. That little edge is there. Like he a little crazy motherfucker.
He's there. He's
crazy.
I mean, I kind of noticed that in the press conference of the Earl shit when he was just going off on everybody that kind of wanted it.
Flip the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you walk with to the alley, not to meet in the alley.
Exactly.
Bud ain't no. I'm telling y'all right now, Bud, don't mess with Bud.
Yeah.
Bud, like Caleb Plant is like that too. Have I told y'all this story about Caleb Plant?
No.
Oh yeah. Oh, this story is good. So, anyways, I'm covering the fight at the Pearl, not the Pearl, but at the rehab. They got the pool party rehab.
I never heard that.
but we were in that casino. It was the Jared Hurd fight. And what's that fighter named Chucky?
I know you're talking about Chucky Medina, maybe.
Oh no, not him.
Oh,
Chucky, the kid from overseas. He's a black kid.
Chucky.
And Floyd liked his sister. Remember?
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
he was a champion. I think 168 or something like that. Well, anyways, he disrespected his now wife. Right? He said some things, some seedy stuff. Right? This motherfucker, Caleb Plant. I swear before God, I'm not lying. God is my witness. I'm leaving the fight to go hang out, do what I do, whatever. Nothing big, but I'm just hanging out in the casino trying to find interviews and stuff. He had blood in his eyes looking for a fighter that had just fought for a world championship belt. I think he fought Caleb Truett that night. Man, I said, Caleb. The man ignored me. He was just going to go fight. He was going to fight him in the middle, wherever he found him. He was going to fight him. Caleb Plant is crazy like that, dog. Like he got that blood in him too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, think about it like this: he smacked the shit out of Jermell. Mm-hmm. Most people scared to even, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a stat. Most, you know, people talk how big and bad they are. Most people ain't gonna stand up to, you know, Jermell or any of the Charlos like that. But shit, Caleb's like, fuck all that. I'm a man first.
Hey, never forget, he was in a gym by himself and slapped David Benavidez's dad right in front of both of his sons.
Yeah, that's shit crazy.
Hey, don't disrespect Caleb.
Hey, Caleb's like that. He ain't scared of nobody.
Yeah, he's like Mr. Deeds. He gonna pop up.
Yeah, what was he doing?
Sneaky, man. Sneaky.
But I like how he kept it real about the Canelo fight too. He said, at least I gave my best effort. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he did.
Canelo too.
He gave his best effort.
And he did. You know?
That's why I respect Caleb. Win, lose, or draw, he gonna put on the show, man. He gonna try. So
y'all better on this platform, because he ain't gonna pop up at my house. Hey, I want no smoke with Caleb, man. Nah, me and Caleb are cool, man. I love Caleb, man. But man, that motherfucker will pop up. He just pops up on dudes, man. Like, want all the smoke. I mean, hey, this ain't the only time it's happened. Like 5 or 6 times, Caleb Plant the 100 guys out, man. He different, man. Caleb different, dog. He got that bud in him.
He do.
Yeah, and the Charlo brothers got that fake bud in them. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, the more I'm learning about them, they you know what I'm saying? They just not as tough as I thought they would. I don't know. It's just something about them.
That stress in them. They got that fake weed. They got that.
You said that fake
weed that give you headaches. You know what I mean?
That K2.
Yeah.
Yeah. They ain't got that indigo, that ink, whatever y'all call it. I ain't never smoked in my life. I just see it on the internet. But man, they got that stress, man. I remember my roommate in college used to smoke stress, man. I used to have a headache. I'm like, dude, man, you know I don't smoke, man. You know, but anyways, man, that's.
Hey, Fred, I sent you that.
You sent it to me.
What's the name? I sent it to you on the gram. That picture.
Thank you.
I sent it to you on the gram. He when Charlo said that his hand was injured.
No cap.
I sent it to you. I sent it to your inbox.
Hey, they talking about Andrade versus Benavidez. I'm looking up some
November 25th.
Is that true? Is that set in stone?
I believe they signed, but they don't have a location yet. I believe it's signed.
Hey, that's another low key barn burner right there. That's a real deal right there. That's a big one.
I mean, usually I go for skills and boxer, but Benavidez is different. I don't know, man.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, because Andrade is very unpredictable. You never know what you're gonna get.
I feel like he fights to the level of his opposition a lot.
I agree, 100%.
But then when he has it in his mind, he's gonna get you out. Because, like, I mean, his last couple fights, he's heard the criticism. He's got motherfuckers out of there.
Yeah, he be getting people out of there. Yeah.
But then it's like, I really want to see Benavidez fight Canelo, or like really be a king. And it's like, if you lose, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, true.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Breaks off of him, man.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
He gonna get the brakes beat off of him, man.
You think Boo was gonna beat Benavidez?
He got some quick hands.
Yeah, he gonna be speaking Italian at the end of that fight, man. You know, he gonna become more. You know what I mean?
Hey, another thing people need to understand about Andrade, one of them dudes has been around since like Andre Ward days. Like what I mean by that is they grew up in the amateurs with each other. Andrade's a winner. He got several. Like this dude had at least 250 amateur fights. Like Andrade know how to fight, bro. So if people doubt him, I'm telling you, he can fight.
He's awkward,
and he's very awkward. Yep, very awkward.
Yeah, the only thing I don't want for this fight is Sean Porter to retire the story that he beat Andrade.
Oh Lord! Oh Lord!
Retire that damn story, dog. Everybody is watching know you beat him in the amateurs, dog. Like, damn. Hey, y'all gonna hear that story at least 44 times, man.
Hey, man, that's the 4 touchdowns that poke high, man.
Ugas said he beat Bud in the amateurs.
Oh my God, Ugas blind.
Yeah, Ugas did say that. Yeah,
I think he did.
I'm legally blind. What that good he say?
Hey, man, what is going on with Ugas' eyes? Every time he fight, he look just gets so tight. They're like, god damn.
Matter of fact, listen, that's what Zab was saying too. Zab was saying that Ugas should not retire.
What?
He should fight people that's on his level. You know what I'm saying? Because he still get a few fights.
He lost.
No. Listen, everybody. Listen. He only landed 39 punches out of a 12-round fight. You need to retire. Listen to what I just told y'all.
Zab was talking crazy
39. Man. That's sign of retirement, y'all. That's an old man. 39 out of 12 rounds. 39 punches landed. That's pathetic. That's pathetic.
Yeah, that's what Zab was saying today.
Pathetic.
I forgot. Zab was saying he was like, yo, he don't need to retire. He can fight people that's on his level. I said, so who's on his level?
Zab he lost to Adrian Granados. That's who this guy is. He's the new Adrian Granados.
He's the new gatekeeper.
Who'd he lose to? What's his name?
Mario
Barrios is Adrian Granados 2.0, man. Come on, man.
No, man, he made Mario Barrios look like that nigga, boy. He made him look.
I walked in like he did.
Man, Mario Barrios looked good last. Man, he whooped ass. He whooped his ass. He made Ugas look easy.
He got a new trainer too. Virgil was gone.
That's why but Virgil's a good trainer though. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. But you know what? Everybody's style don't match. You know what I'm saying? Style.
Yeah. I think Lubin's trainer can't get him over that hump.
Yep, I think so. But he does a good job. He makes him train hard, you know.
I think Lubin's brain damage.
I just don't think after that Fondora fight.
You man, Fondora took his soul. Period. That's just what I believe, man.
Think so?
Yeah, he can tell you why, because it was such a bad beat. That hey man, y'all go back and look at that. It was so bad. I had to turn my head several times because he got beat so bad by Fondora. Fondora looked like he had. You ever seen Goro off Mortal Kombat? The 4 arms? He looked like he got hit with 4 arms all night long.
I remember that fight being pretty close until it wasn't.
Man, his face was done. Lubin's face was done.
He was looking like Martin Lawrence's face.
Yeah, he was looking like Martin. He was getting beat bad, y'all. Bad.
And he won more rounds than Mel and Spence did combined, so.
I agree. Hey, who's the Mexican dude that beat Fondor? He made him fall bad, like a ton of bricks.
Himzu. He's fighting.
Whoever that Mexican is, man, he need to fight more. Because if you can knock him out like that,
fighting Himzu for the belt.
Shit, that should be a good one.
Where did Fondor get all that power from when he fought Lubin?
That shit crazy, man.
When did he get all that power?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Good question. Good question.
Where who get all the power?
Fondor. Where he get all that power when he beat Lubin to the pulp like that?
It was bad, y'all.
Man, he's 6'5".
It was more like an accumulation, though. It wasn't like
because he throws like 120 punches a round. Yeah, he throws a lot.
Yeah.
No. Question is, how the fuck do you make weight? How do you make weight? How? I don't care. How?
I mean, his legs only weigh 10 pounds. So
how's he walking?
Yes. How is it? Thank you, Fred. How the fuck is he walking?
Hey,
God.
Like one of them people from the them Lost Islands.
He said,
That's like 160
Man.
years old. You know what I mean? Like legs like that. You know what I mean?
Look
I'm legally
crazy.
blind. I'm legally blind. You know, like
he said,
That's how De La Hoya was looking when he fought Pacquiao.
hey, you got to see him squint, man. Hey, watch him when he does interviews. Though he be squinting. I'm like, man, it's funny, man. I'll be laughing at some of the dumbest stuff, man. He got to be blind without those glasses because he be squinting in the interviews. Hey, guys, what's up, Champion Heart, man? Happy birthday to your daughter, man. Happy birthday to your daughter. If you want to learn how to make some jerk chicken, you got some kids in there, and salute to my Fred. My Fred. Hold up. Hold up, dog.
oh, wow, my friend. Hold on. Am I saying that correctly?
Hold on. I got you, dog, but that's my brother. But I'll just give you shits. But yeah, don't ever do that again. All right. Salute to Fred and the brothers on the paddle chat. Fred, you back or just I'm making an appearance, dog. I'm going to try to jump on real. Yeah, you know you could jump on, dog. Come on, man. Please, man. Please come on. But yeah, don't say my Fred ever again.
Pause.
And he's from a different generation, man. He's an OG, man. He don't know.
And he wear the hoop earrings too, man. So you know.
like Michael Jordan.
Hey, don't say nothing. You know he'll roundhouse kick the fuck out of you. Man. It's over.
I know, man.
Yo, what's up with that other middleweight, Mumia, that Mexican guy? What's his name?
Munguia, hype job, ducked every big fight he's ever fucking been offered.
Break Floyd's record, dog.
He gonna break his record. Yeah, he up there.
Said, nah,
he up there. He got like 46 wins, I think. 46 wins.
Record, dog. Watch, and he's gonna be respected because he's respectable. Like he's in the top 10. So you can't discredit him.
Top 10 or what?
Like he's in the rankings. Like the Asian guy broke it, but they just totally discredited him. They ain't even acknowledge him.
Yeah, they ain't even acknowledge him at all.
Yeah. But they gotta acknowledge him, man.
Why Jermell just don't fight him? I think Jermell at 160, right?
They're not gonna make that happen.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Munguia has gotten offers for big fights and has rejected all of them for titles. He's had title offers as a number one mandatory and said, "Nah, I'm gonna go this direction."
Oh, you can't be ducking smoke. Come on, you supposed to be a tough Mexican warrior. You can't do that.
Nah, he's not Canelo.
Come on, man.
Munguia's there.
Man, that motherfucker.
First big fight against a better opposition or equal opposition, he's out of there.
He a big boy.
Man, I want to see him versus Canelo, but they talking about Mexicans. We love each other and all that weird shit. Just fight each other.
We love each other.
That's what they be saying. Man. They be like, man, I can't fight my raza, la raza. I can't fight my raza.
He only said that because of David Benavidez.
That's some bullshit.
We're overdue for that Benavidez Canelo fight, but I think he's gonna fight Teofimo, or maybe Shakur, and they gonna promote it like undisputed versus never disputed. Like they just gonna
never disputed.
they gonna promote it somehow. Undisputed versus I want to be undisputed. You know what I mean? Like, they just gonna do something to make it cool.
I mean,
people fall for it.
Munguia got offered the Janibek fight, turned it down for the belt. He got offered a fight against Boo Boo for a belt, turned it down. I think he got offered a fight against that Japanese dude, Murata or whatever, for the belt before Triple G fought him, turned it down. Yeah, he don't want that smoke.
Hey, y'all, do Ngannou got a chance with Fury? I know I'm way off top, but do Ngannou got a chance with Fury?
Oh,
big man, Ngannou.
Man, come on, man.
What's his name?
That's the pro black oozing out of
He's got a puncher's chance. That's it.
That's a big motherfucker.
He got a kicker's chance.
He said he got a kicker's chance.
He got a puncher's chance. He got a kicker's chance, man.
Oh shit! Hey, man, I'm just being silly, man. I know Fury is an A level talent when it comes to boxing. So,
hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Fury would hold his own
in any era
against, because keep in mind he's a big heavyweight in 2023. big heavyweights down there was like 6'1", 240. You know what I mean? 6'2", 2. He would hold his own in any.
You think Fury could beat Lennox Lewis?
Yeah,
that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I mean, if I think of the people that have beat Lennox Lewis, yes.
I'm gonna just say, like I always say, it's all about who get to each other first.
Keep them in check.
Man, I'm gonna just go with whoever get to each other first, because Lennox Lewis hits hard. I mean, hard. If he hit Fury, I think Fury would be out. But if Fury can weather the storm and not get hit flush, I think you would beat him. So,
but you gotta understand those heavyweights back then, they could really fight too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They could. It was a difference. Like the skill level, nothing away from Wilder. Wilder just got a good lucky punch, but Wilder can't fight.
Hold on, Lucky. Hold on. We can't say Lucky, man. When you got all them knockouts,
Wilder just didn't have
got a lot of knockouts now.
Okay, listen, not lucky punch, but he got a good punch. He got a good right hand, but he can't. He's not a good boxer.
So you don't equate timing to be a good boxer. I'm just asking. I ain't trying to be cynical. I'm just keeping it real. Like, you don't think timing equates to a good boxer? So you wouldn't think Danny Garcia is a good boxer because he's got great timing. Because it's all about timing. Like, that's how Wilder gets his knockouts.
He ain't won a fight in like 5 years, bro.
Danny Garcia is flat-footed, and Danny Garcia is one-dimensional. Because if he don't catch you on the timing, he doesn't beat you.
I'll say this: they
he beat the boogeyman, Lucas Matisse. He beat the boogeyman.
They have some good attributes, but as far as an all-around like elite talent, they're just really good at what they do, but they can't adapt to other things.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Danny Garcia got no better from 140.
Got a point.
I mean, all the greats they have, even though they might have been known for a style, they knew how to adapt to other styles, and especially because of power punchers. My main thing is, how do you fight off the back foot? When you're no longer the guy stalking the dude, walking him down, and now this dude's putting you on defense mode, how do you fight then? You lose a lot of power going backwards, so that, if you're a power puncher, there goes your main attribute.
B-Hop did it to Kelly Pavlik.
Yeah, that's true. And then Pavlik did it to, Jermaine Taylor. So
the other thing about
just got backed up and beat down.
Though, is once again underrated part of boxing. I say it all the time. That clinch game. That clinch game is underrated. I mean, what you gonna do with 300?
I mean, you gonna get wore down from that clinching. Yeah,
Yeah, that clinch is important. Malik Scott is a big advocate of clinching, teaching how to clinch. I agree. By the way, do y'all think Wilder's getting blackballed by any chance?
Oh, he is, because Andy Ruiz should have took that motherfucking fight. I'm still mad about that. Take the fight. You're pricing yourself out. If you listen to Andy Ruiz, take the fight. You're not gonna make no more money anywhere else. You're not getting that fight with Joshua, so just fight Wilder. I don't know what you're doing, bro. Fight Wilder.
Getting blackballed, man. Like, it don't make no sense that he's not fighting.
And once he came out publicly against the PBC, we ain't gonna see him again.
Listen, he should have never said nothing.
He shouldn't have said nothing.
That's just like when Larry Holmes said that Weston can't hold his jock strap. When he said Rocky Marciano couldn't hold his jock strap, he was finished. He lost the next two fights. When Wilder said that 450 years thing, it was over. It was over.
Yeah, he's like, man, I ain't getting paid. Yeah, but Wilder got so much money, man. He in Alabama, man. He got a lot of property out here in LA. He's good. He's well off. You know what I mean?
Wilder is damn near 40 also, though.
Yeah, Wilder is damn near 40. You're right. He had a hell of a run too. I mean, he lost to Fury, but he had a hell of a run, man.
Hey, speaking of old fighters, Fred, what do you think about the 31-year-old prospect, Frank Sanchez?
Oh man, tell that motherfucker go get a job, man. Tell that man UPS is hiring. Don't get mad at me. UPS is hiring. What's up, champ?
What's up, my brother? Salute, man.
Hey.
Always giving me shit, man. I meant to say my brother Fred.
You said my friend. I'm like, man, whoa, man, times has changed.
What up, champ?
My brother, what's going on, man? How you doing, man?
Man, we have to turn over Fred. Come on, that's a rarity right here.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I saw my brother had fresh up here, man. I was trying to catch him, man.
He went running. He
He pulled the mail. He pulled the mail.
Yeah,
What he did?
I'm about to go run for 12 rounds. You know.
Right. Yeah. No, man. I just wanted to jump on real quick, man. I got some stuff going on, man. I'm on the other line, so I just want to jump on real quick, man. Say what's up.
Okay. Well,
You
enjoy
know?
that other line, dog. You working on something now? You trying to make a drive somewhere?
No. I wish not. It's family stuff, man. My mom's health is think she might have dementia, man. We got some stuff going on, so trying to deal with that.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're
Yeah, trying to deal with that, man. So, I just want to come on and say what's up real quick, man. That's about it.
This week,
huh?
Tell the people what you cooking this week.
Oh, I got a copycat. I think it's I got a copycat Panda Express copycat episode. Orange chicken. Turned out real good, man. So put that together. And the show's been a lot of fun, man. I've been doing episodes with kids. A lot of people like the kid episodes, so that's been real fun, man. That's been real cool doing that.
I'm happy for you, man.
Yeah, man. So it's all good, man. But yeah, definitely check it out. We got that copycat Panda Express Orange Chicken episode coming. Should be up by Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay. We on it.
So
Cooking with the champ.
Cooking with the champ. That's right, man. That's right. Let me get back on the other line, man, and try and see what we're gonna do with my mom, man. All right. Salute to you, brothers, man. Peace and love to y'all, man.
Appreciate you,
Peace and
dog.
love, brother.
Prayers to Mama Champ.
Thank you.
All right, now.
Prayers up, brother.
Hey, this channel done turned into bootleg everything. You know what I mean? Shit. Bootleg orange chicken, bootleg streams, bootleg fighters. Like, god damn. Like, damn. Shit. Bootleg Kev. He's a DJ out here.
I just want to say I usually don't respond to the chat, but for everybody that's triggered by my picture, take it up with Spence, not me. Thank you.
No, take it up with Derrick James.
I just realized that. I looked at it, but I wasn't even paying attention. It wasn't even my focus.
Hey, is that a real picture?
Yeah, that's a real picture of him getting punched.
Yeah. The knockdown.
Yeah, you see the glove right there on the left side of the screen?
I ain't gonna lie. No cap. I saw it and I'm like, that's Photoshop, dog.
Nah, that was legit. Actually, I took that. I want to say it was from a video that I took 80 screenshots to get the right picture, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm just gonna say a lot of people went to hiding. There's some people that still ain't been found.
Really?
Oh yeah, on these YouTube streets, man. Oh man, there's people that I know bet their children, their house, their wife, and everything on that fight, and they ain't came back since. Yeah.
No, for real?
No, I for real. Like I'm not. I mean, I don't want to throw that word, but there's some people that might have expired themselves. I don't know. They haven't come back. So
really,
so a lot of people did a 360.
Man. Well, 360, you back in the same spot.
Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Hey, when old people be saying that in conversation, I'll be like, dude, 360? You mean 180? No, 360, man. 360, man. 360. No, 270? No, 360. Hey, that's what happened when you in grandma's living room. Yeah, man, he changed his life, man. He did a complete 360.
He's still a crackhead.
Right back up to the same spot.
And then they always say that. You know what I mean?
Man, the shit I went through and just these, I'm just like, yo, I think Buzz gonna win. But there's people like, shut the fuck up. You drive a 91 Honda Accord. What the fuck? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, why don't you go back to work? God damn. I bet if I see you, I'll fuck you up. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie though, because I got some of my boys, Buzz fans. Bud fans are really happy right now too.
Oh yeah,
wherever. I don't even worry about it.
Happy.
And they should be. They won the biggest fight of the decade.
Yeah.
Nah, Earl lost. I mean, listen.
Yeah, Earl lost. Earl Warrior though.
He didn't just lose. Let's not pacify it.
Yeah, he got beat bad, but he's the second best fighter of this era. Shit, ain't there? I mean,
welterweight, yeah.
Second best fighter of the era at the welterweight division. Ain't nothing. Do you think he should take the rematch immediately?
No, but if he doesn't, he's not gonna get it.
I don't see Bud getting a bigger fight, a bigger payday either.
That's the thing too. But
Because
this
if he
shit
fight
happened for Bud
Boots,
too late.
if he fight Boots, that payday is gonna be real. The money's gonna be real funny.
That's not even a pay-per-view.
Fighting Charlo, it's not even a pay-per-view. Fighting Charlo don't even make any sense, especially from seeing that track meet yesterday.
Yeah. He has no option.
He has no choice. He has no other option.
I like
Canelo not gonna fight him.
Canelo's his only option. That's why he's trying so hard for that.
Canelo said he's not gonna fight him. Canelo says it's pointless.
And that's why I said it's fucked up. PBC ducked blood for so many years because 4 or 5 years ago, a Thurman fight would have been big. A Porter fight would have been bigger. A Yang Garcia fight still would have been relevant. Now he can't even fight none of those dudes because it's a step down from Earl.
You still got to think. Bud did re-sign with Top Rank again. People get to say
but he
that
also
too.
sued him for re-signing with him because he said that they were going to get that fight. That was part of his signing.
And you know what the funny thing is? Now, like I really never believed Bob in terms of wanting to fight. Now I kind of believe Bob in some of those instances. Now I need to go revisit those interviews because I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh yeah, Bob is holding it up. He doing this. I really believe Bob wanted to fight now.
Al was holding it up, man.
I don't know what year, but I got to go back. One day I'll just go back and read the interviews. But I just genuinely believe that at the end of the day, Al was really the culprit in holding this fight up.
And
I should say bigger culprit.
There you go. Yeah, he had a bigger piece of the pot. Because I feel the same way when I look at taking biases out of it, just common sense shit. Like, yeah, they say that Bobby lowballing dudes, right? Oh, he only offered $1 million. Cool. But Al never even made a fucking offer. Even when the Porter fight went to purse bid, PBC did not even make an offer. They didn't even make a bid. So it's like, I mean, a low ball is bad, but a no ball is worse. So
nah, that common sense don't work in YouTube, man. And YouTube, that don't make that. What do you mean he didn't offer? No, he's black. No, he didn't offer money. No, he's black. He's from Netherlands. Like, no, he's from Africa. Like he's a descendant of kings and queens. No, we're talking about did he make an offer? No, he's from Mufafa. You know what I mean? He's in Lion King 36. Yes, no. Like you don't work in these YouTube streets when you talk common sense. Like pro-black is bigger than Jesus in these YouTube streets. Like he is. I don't know who he is, but man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Being pro-black is like, man, damn. You know.
Yeah, remember Thurman wanted $10 million to fight Bud when he had never had a $10 million payday with PBC, but he wanted Bob to pay $10 million.
Exactly.
Like
who wanted $10 million?
Thurman.
Yeah, Sean took his money.
That dude, he stayed talking.
And then even Sean admitted when they first were trying to make the fight without the sanctioning body mandating it, Sean admitted on his podcast, he said, yeah, I probably went about the negotiations the wrong way. That's what he said. He didn't say what it was necessarily, the original negotiations, and then it got mandated by the WBO or whatever.
How is Sean's podcast? Is Sean's podcast good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I like Ant. I think Ant makes it cohesive. Without Ant on there, I kind of don't even watch it.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna subscribe to it
because Ant speak the real shit. He ain't scared. As Sean's friend, he's not scared to say what he really thinks.
Sean is boring to me. Sean
big
is
black
really
dude.
boring to me. Sean,
big black dude. He's cool.
Sean don't make me laugh. Don't make me think. He's just
Sean's a politician though. He don't want to ruffle feathers with a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know who was pretty decent? So he had that racial
Paulie.
Paulie.
Yeah.
Paulie's good. Someone gotta ruffle the feathers, dog.
Yeah.
Someone gotta ruffle the feathers, man. He just don't know how to just push the button. Yeah,
well, I mean,
just push the button, man.
When you're non-black and you talk about anything black, that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Coming from somebody that knows what that's like.
Yeah, yes, like every other night. But yeah, you and Deacon. How's Deacon doing?
I haven't talked to Deacon in a long time. Last time I talked to him, it was a good conversation. You know, I told him, pray for his wife. It was love. And then we went to the after hours, and his sidekick came on, and they turned the tables again. So,
him and
Michael Fuller, Michael Fuller, hopped on.
How's Mr. Fuller doing?
I don't know. He's a bitch to me, so I don't really give a fuck.
Dr. Fuller doing. Excuse me, Doctor. Well, Dr. Fuller, I still think you're cool. He's speaking for himself. The views and opinion of Mex are the views and opinions of Mex.
It's me. Yeah, I'll stand on mine. It's good.
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
This,
Yeah.
this. Man.
I don't have no real problems with internet people. No.
But I'm telling you, man, like if you're having a conversation with a blackity black, and I'm not saying this because you're Mex, but I'm using you Mex to highlight the point. Like, common sense is out the window, dog. Like, see, I have conversations with my family members. I got family members that are blackity black. But and at the end of the conversation, you know what they say? Can I borrow $200? No, because it's about being black, right? It's not about 1 + 1 = 2. You want to borrow $200? No, because if I call and ask for it back, you're going to say, get it from King Mustafa.
Zamunda.
Like, you know what I mean? They think Jay Morrison is president of the Blackity Blacks. You know, like, I don't know, man.
Please don't mention that guy.
Yeah.
He done stole $11 million.
From DJ Envy.
DJ Envy, man, it's bad. And like, it just amazes me how people go to now take this literally what I'm saying now. A 3-time felon is an expert on, has the legal knowledge. He said he been in jail. 3-time felon that been in jail. When did you go to college? When did you have time to go to college and be a legal money guy, money advisor?
And was charging people to watch his wedding.
Yeah. What?
He was charging people to try to watch his wedding when he had the Rolls Royce and the Bentley.
Oh my gosh, this man.
He was charging people.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, to everybody stupid enough to do it, you deserve it.
Yeah.
When you see them fake teeth, you better get to running.
Yeah.
Them fake teeth, scammer.
I think black folks just looking for somebody to follow, and he talked a good game, so it wasn't.
It's beyond me, man. I'm like, dude, love your family. At some point, you just gotta go. You just gotta go in your house and lock your door, man. You know, stop worrying about everything outside your house, man. And it may come with age, or it may come with, I don't know what it comes with, but I've never ever been the guy that says, man, I'm going to this party because this famous guy is there. Now I'm going to this party because I saw the pictures from last week. And that girl had a nice body. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But
I'm definitely going to the party for the bitches.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is, man. These people be, man, I'm blacker than you. You are? Okay.
Hey, even though he's my GOAT, did y'all see Floyd just take away all the shine?
Nasty. It was nasty.
Charlo gave him so much respect and leave the stage.
Did you see that?
I mean, he had some points. It just wasn't the time, bro.
Like I literally
he gave him so much respect and left the panel.
I thought he was retarded. I thought the fighter was retarded. I thought he didn't want him to talk. Like, I mean, I'm like, this kid got to be retarded. Like, he's got to be. Like, Floyd, I'm like, he can't help himself. And Leonard Elby, man, don't he look like he borrowed somebody's clothes?
Man.
Don't Leonard Elby like he borrowed someone's outfit, dog.
No. Everybody that got signed.
Leonard Elby look like one of the Ozzy brothers that didn't make the group.
One that couldn't sing. You know what I mean?
Right.
He couldn't get the 1-2 dance step down.
Everyone that got under that banner got put on a back burner. Mickey Bay, Jalen Love, like he ain't do nothing for none of them.
The story is out. Floyd is not gonna let you be great.
He's not gonna let you be better than him. That's why he really didn't mess with AB.
I mean, it's kind of hard to be, so find an uphill battle.
But that's what make it even worse. Like, you one of the GOATs.
But think about it, that's every GOAT in almost every sport, though. They're never as good with the other part of the sport. From Jordan, look how bad Jordan was. Look how bad like all these dudes are. Like, they're so great, they just don't understand how no one else can be that great. Like, you can't teach. Sometimes you just got natural talent. You might be able to teach your knowledge, and then you get frustrated and people can't play it out the way you see it. And then it's like, man, I don't know. I can't think of any great other than maybe Jerry West, who became a great GM. I can't think of any other great. Like we're talking GOAT, not like you were good, ex-champ, like you're considered all time. Who?
Magic Johnson.
But who do you ever like coach or mentor? I mean, I know he's a great businessman, but as far as passing the skill set down to another basketball player,
wasn't he part of the Lakers organization?
Because was he?
Well,
Yeah, he was a GM, and then he bounced.
He was a GM, and then he bounced. Michael Jordan makes poor decisions. The players he picked.
That was trash.
Did you see how he got suckered out of the ownership?
Jeez.
Oh
no, what happened?
In the bet.
He sold it. Out in a bet?
No, but he lost hundreds of millions of dollars or billions of dollars in gambling.
Oh shit!
Allegedly. You know, they like, man, this con, but they get you, man. They get you, man. It's crazy how they, man. You want to play? You want to play in that billionaire club? Okay, we're gonna see how many billions you got.
Yeah.
Off the subject, you see how them African countries cut off France.
Yeah. I saw
they not playing. They talking about, yo, we can go to war. We'll die for this.
Hey, yeah.
They was paying France like $300-something billion a year.
Wow.
Mm.
Damn. Hey, change the subject. Did you see how Floyd cut off Leonard Ellaby?
What'd he say?
No, just generally speaking, he ain't traveling with that man nowhere. You see him at fights and all that. You ain't never seen Leonard. Hey, didn't Leonard look pitiful out there? Oh, Canelo reminds me of Floyd. Wasn't that pitiful? I just
dude, you had your time already, yo. That's it.
It's over.
Leave it alone.
Yeah, Leonard, man. Yeah, Leonard gonna have to go get a job, man. Leonard gonna have to go be an usher. You know what I mean? At the Rio or something like that. You know, he gonna have to go get a job. Boxing ain't paying.
Shit, he can sell all them damn Cartier glasses.
Yeah, I'm tired of hearing. Oh, when I could go away for a month and I gotta wash the wear every day of the day, every day of the month. I'm like, bro, we don't care, bro.
No, here you go. Tank is the face of boxing. He's the money man.
He ain't the money man.
Look, he's 30 years, almost 30, but never been in a real fight. But he's the face of the sport.
Still got the highest selling pay-per-view of the year with no belt.
Yep.
Who sold that? Who you think sold that pay-per-view?
Tank.
For real. Ryan. Brung in the casual.
Nah, I mean Ryan don't have any other fight that shows that he sells anything. Tank does.
That's because he's affiliated with Floyd, and they want to see Floyd, one of Floyd's fighters, take a L. That's what it is.
I mean, I think it was a perfect storm of like the two of them, but I think Tank carries most of the weight. If you look at other fights, he sells out stadiums, he sets records in stadiums.
Yeah,
we'll see the next fight.
Yeah, the next pay-per-view. We'll see.
It's not gonna matter who he fights. People are just gonna be happy he's fighting again. It's been a minute.
Hey, you know what's funny? Floyd said at the beginning of the press conference, he says, they said if I promote him, I'm hogging the mic. If I don't promote him, I don't care. So I'm gonna just hog the mic.
And I'm gonna hog the mic.
I swear he couldn't help himself, man. And then he couldn't even get off when Canelo. Oh, we got to be respectful. You said it once. So he turned into. Did you see Floyd literally turned into Umar Johnson? Oh, we got to respect Canelo. We got to respect Canelo. You got to say it at least 3 times if you want to imitate Umar Johnson. Like it's just insane, dog. I was like, man, get off the stage. But I cut it off after that because it went to commercial break or something like that, and I didn't go back.
Canelo shook Floyd's hand.
Yeah, after the fight.
During the fight or after the fight or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to, like, you know, I mean, you publicly you still got to show face, you know what I mean? Like, but when he's in the back, him and Eddie Reynoso was like, definitely F Floyd. For sure. Canelo, though. Canelo respects him in terms of I want to surpass him. You know, he doesn't respect him as a man. Like not many. No, I don't want to make this comment. I don't. I'm not. I'm gonna leave Floyd alone tonight. I still ain't seen no family picture. That's all I'm gonna say. At some point, you just got to be a family man. You know what I mean? At some point, you just got to. So, but yeah, man. Hey, it was live. It was fun tonight, man. I had a great time, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I missed y'all. It was fun, man. It was fun, man. Any closing words, Richard?
Listen, man. I gotta get up in the morning. I gotta take my daughter to school. My daughter 11. I'm trying to get her to play some sport.
Oh man.
She's a girly girl, and I can't. You know, I play 3 sports, so I can't even. I'm like, baby girl, why don't you just try for soccer? Let's go to this track meet. She's like, no, Dad, I'm gonna get sweaty. So she tried out for swimming. So I'm trying to get her there. So you know,
congratulations.
We'll pray on that. You know
yeah, enjoy the journey. Hey, enjoy the journey. I was so disappointed. At 5, Lincoln was uninterested in sports. 6, he was uninterested in sports. And then we put him in soccer for 5, and then COVID happened. And I was like, this dude better not be no soccer player. I was like, nah. So what I did was I hired me a basketball trainer. And then he worked out with me. And then ever since then, last July, he's been going head over heels for basketball. And it's worked. So yeah. So if they see you doing it, quite possibly they'll fall in love with it because of the time and the attention that they believe they'll get from you.
Yeah.
So
the girls are a little bit different though.
Okay.
But I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Thank you for coming in though. I appreciate you, dog.
Definitely, peace and love.
Oh, all love. Mr. Hill, what you got, dog?
Man, it was a great show, man.
Thank you,
dog. We missed you, Fred, with the good politicking and chopping it up, man. Y'all just have a good night, man. And I gotta leave it with this. Derrick James is fool's gold.
Oh, he's pyrite, man.
Huh?
He's pyrite.
All of that.
Yeah. I don't know what pyrite is. All of that.
He ain't passing the scratch test.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. Yeah, Derrick James I like Derrick James, man. Like I really like Derrick James, but I can't lie to y'all like that, man. I can't lie what everybody's looking at, man. I want to say he's having a good year, but he's having a horrific year, man.
He be in the corner talking to you like the uncle at the basketball game. See, what you need to do is pivot left. 1, 2.
You ain't never played in your life. Hey, see, if I was playing, if you was playing, you'll be on the goddamn bench. Yeah, man, he gonna have to fix something. Derrick James need an intervention, man. Try Jesus. But appreciate you, dog.
All right, for sure. Y'all have a good one.
All right, what, man? Well, go ahead, Max, man.
Man, it's always love. Shout out to you coming back live. Man, shout out to everybody that didn't believe what the fuck you tried to tell him a year to 2 years ago.
I gave him 2 years.
Hey, you really did, and you sat quietly and waited. You know what I'm saying? You didn't try to shove it down someone's throat. You just, hey, here's the information. Take what you want with it. And for a while, it was kind of looking like, we got the best fights. 2020 so far this year has been great for boxing. Great boxing. Mm-hmm. But I guess from a financial company standpoint, Showtime did not do what they needed to do. So, and I also want to say, September 11th is a very important date, but never forget Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. Never forget. For the history of forever, never forget. Just like we never forget Hagler Hearns, don't ever forget Bud and Spence. That's all I gotta say.
I won't forget July 29th. I was sitting in shock. What was going on? Like it wasn't computing with me, dog, at all. It wasn't. I'm sitting there watching the fight, confused.
After that last press conference, that's when I was like, Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be good. And remember earlier that week was Monster Inouye and Stevie Fulton when Inouye dominated him. And then we got on Kyle's show that the next day. I told everyone, don't be surprised on Saturday when you see the same thing, if not worse. And there goes that. But hey, much love, Fred. Keep doing your thing, bro. Like, not a lot of people give you your flowers, man. But I know since I've met you, you put me on a lot of game, show me a lot of different things, and you try to lead by example. And I appreciate that, man.
Nah, it's all love, man. It's all. I appreciate you, man. Man, at the end of the day, I'm a family man, dog. I know I crack jokes and I'm wrong sometimes, but at the end of the day, I'm a family man, dog, and it's that's just what it is, man. And ever since I've had this platform, I've been a family man. You know, I've been wrong, made mistakes, but at the end of the day, I go home to a family. And I'm gonna tell you my mindset, because I know we got some young parents or soon to be parents. I didn't go like multiple sports, right? I know some people have their philosophies and y'all do it on your own. You know how you have your, I'm gonna play basketball, I'm gonna play soccer, and I'm gonna let the kids figure it out. I did language, instrument, and a sport. So Lincoln and Kennedy had to pick a language, an instrument, and a sport. I'm glad they chose Spanish. And obviously, you guys, if you watch other shows, you know I have a piano sitting next to me. And they both chose basketball. And I think they chose basketball is because I influenced Lincoln and Lincoln has influenced Kennedy. So that's what I did. So I don't know what you guys do, how it worked for y'all, but that was for me, you know. And so language, sport, and an instrument. So, and Lincoln is fluent in Spanish and he's pretty damn good on the piano. And he's pretty damn good in basketball. And Kennedy is coming up right behind him. So that's what I did to get my kids acclimated. And I will say this too. There's something about another side of the brain. I don't know what it is, but I swear before God, I'm not lying. Lincoln he picks up stuff like, man, he picks up stuff. And I don't know if it's the second language or it's the instrument. But in terms of him picking up basketball, he's picked up basketball exceptionally fast. And I think it has something to do with two parents always being at home. Grandma or grandpa has never picked up Lincoln or Kennedy from school. It's always been myself or Dre. And I think that plays a huge component in it. And I don't know if it's the instruments or something. So, but just know that for all the young soon to be parents out there, and you're saying, well, my son is going to play this, because I know every dad wants to sit in the stands and see their child excel. I know it because I live it every day, and I root for y'all. I genuinely root for y'all. I want all the dads to be like, except if you're competing against mine. You know what I mean? Except if you compete against mine. I want Lincoln to dominate and destroy your child, and Kennedy. But outside of that, a cool second, you know. But at the end of the day, man, this was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The Charlos or those stray cats. Has anyone mentioned that Earl Spence was a no-show? That was interesting to me. I think Earl Spence is kind of, I think Earl Spence really, really is taking inventory to everything in his life, because you don't miss a Jermell Charlo undisputed fight. And I think there's something about being in public. I'm not sure if he's embarrassed. I don't know if Earl gets embarrassed, but you know, you're a competitor. You know, you got to reel it back in. I'm looking forward to seeing Earl soon again. I have a great level of admiration for Earl. And Derrick James, he needs an intervention. And I say that like as you guys would tell me if I was a coach and I came in and matter of fact, I might do that. I might just do some videos. I might vlog this season, not live, but I might do it on my phone during the games and let you know how we did. If we lose 7 games in a row, Fred needs an intervention. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need something to help us. So that's, I think Derrick James needs an intervention. I don't know. He needs to go to like a training camp or something like that for trainers, you know, and because he's good for boxing. Derrick James is good for boxing. He's a good personality. He has a good stable. But I think that style, the technical, non-explosive type style, I think boxing has caught up with that, especially in 2023. So, but outside of that, Jamal Charlo is now an undercard fighter. PBC is going damn near broke, as I predicted, summer 2023. And it's all but over. It's all but over. Showtime is going to do the same thing they did with Canelo, only do pay-per-view fights probably for a year, and if they hit it big, if they find the only way it can boom is if they hit it big with like a Mayweather, McGregor type of thing, something like that, where they can make a whole lot of money. I think Bomac is an idiot. I mean, like, come on, dog. How do you bring? We didn't talk about that tonight, but man, I just think Bomac is just don't make any sense. I wanted him to take his tour and celebrate. He deserved to celebrate and be trainer of the year next year, but the man decided to take a gun to the UK. I mean, that's just foolish. You don't put yourself in jail. You don't put yourself in jail. That's what I would say. And that's basically it, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate you guys coming through, man. Maybe we'll do David Benavidez Andrade. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a big enough fight. I'm not pro-black. I'm not. I think being pro-black is just foolish. Just believe in humanity. Just believe in humanity. I think that's the biggest thing, because if you believe in humanity, you're going to have to interact with a gay person. You're going to have to interact with an atheist. And whether you know that they're this title or not, you're going to have to interact with a Latino. You're going to have to interact with a black. You're going to have to interact with whoever out there. Just trust humanity, man, at the end of the day. And this is a grown-up Fred now, if you were to. So we got to evolve as human beings, And at your job, if you're working with 100 people, you're going to have the whole rainbow of people. You know what I'm saying? And I think that as we get older and mature, I think we got to start loving humanity, and because if I see those kids in Texas, those Latino kids that was murdered by that kid, I cried, right? If I see a black kid murdered in Philadelphia, it hurts my heart every time. When I'm sitting at dinner talking to Dre has a 2-year-old. Oh, I can't talk about shit. They got those KEP laws. I can't talk about it publicly, but I'll just say, we talk about kids because I'll just say Dre is a pediatrician, and Dre deals with colds, cancers, she gets a lot of cases because her hospital was in LA, and LA is a high density Black and Latino area. High density of Black parents and mostly Mexican parents abusing their children. Oh man. Oh, it's just tough, man. It's really tough, man. And these are the conversations that we have. So when I come on my platform, it's like, man, Dre doesn't say, oh, I'm helping this person more because this. No, she tried to save every child, and I think we got to fall in love with humanity. I'm not discounting or discrediting systemic oppression, but I think at the end of the day, we got to fall in love with humanity. And if you love humanity, that means if God is love, that means you cannot be an atheist. You just cannot. I'm not discounting what the Latinos had to endure, and during the gold rush, and there was systemic oppression against the Native Americans on the other side of the Mississippi. I understand that. There was oppression against Black people. There was oppression against the Jews. I understand all of that. I'm not discounting oppression. I'm not making one bigger than the other. Even though I associate myself with, because I am Black, but I think it's just I think humanity wins at the end of the day. you know, that's and I'm 40. I'm 45, so I'm different than when I was 35. You know, so. But yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, treat humanity, and then I'll leave y'all with this. Then I'm out of here because now I volunteer every day at 5:00. You got black kids and mostly black kids in the gym, right? And we got white kids, Latino kids, and I volunteer every day, right? I'm a volunteer coach at the Parks and Recs, and I'm a volunteer coach at Lincoln's League, and I'm an assistant varsity coach at a high school. You can't control who walks. You physically can't control who walks in that gym. Just fall in love with humanity, man. Be a better person, man. I didn't say walk around with blinders on. You got to do your job, but I'm just saying. Well, we'll have that conversation another day. If you believe in humanity, I think you believe in God. I genuinely believe that. We'll talk about that another day. Anyways, man, I totally appreciate y'all, man. Thank you guys for coming through. I think that would be a good show, especially with the Blackity Blacks. You know what I mean? The Blackity Blacks believe everything is black. You know what I mean? Money's black. So is doodle. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I pissed somebody off with that. Man, y'all gotta have a beautiful day, man. I'll holler at y'all, man. I'll talk to y'all next time. Appreciate y'all.